why can't you swivel?
Steady on, old man. OK, we genuinely have an action-packed show for you. Normally we start the show... It's 6 minutes in already? What's happened there? The news was... Here we go. All right, OK. News was 30 seconds too long, if you're listening, and too many adverts. Sort it out for the next hour. Thank you. 6 minutes into the show already, and I'm still wittering on about nothing. OK, right. At about... what time is Stephen Murdoch coming in? About 3:45? Is that what time? 4:45. Stephen Murdoch from ISO Solutions will be in answering your computer, and he's not just computer-based. Last time he came in, we got a lot of calls about computers. He knows about all kinds of gadgets as well. He sorted out the problem with my BT Home Hub, the security, did all that last night, so that's superb. So if you want... we had a lot of calls last time. So it's probably a good idea that you call in now and book your place. 0870 9090 973. You can speak to Stephen Murdoch, and he will solve your computer, your gadget, anything electrical, anything like that. You can email in as well. I've got a load of questions on the email already, so you might want to get some more of those in. iain@lbc.co.uk. So call in now, and you can book your place to speak to Stephen Murdoch. But we've got loads of other stuff, haven't we, Anthony?
Yeah, we have, Ian. It's going to be a good show today.
What have we got on today's show?
We've got all different things, apart from Steve Murdoch.
Yes?
What else have we got in? Because I cannot remember.
You can't remember, no. Well, I'll tell you something.
Yeah, go on then. How are you anyway?
Fine, you alright?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Now, I'm a heterosexual gentleman, Anthony. I like ladies.
Yeah.
I like kissing ladies, I like looking at ladies, I like being with ladies. Not all of them, some of them are mental.
Yeah, some are crazy.
I have a new hero in my life.
And that is?
A gentleman.
I see.
And I saw him today. He walked past me. I got all giggly. I had to look down at what I was holding in my hands. It was a bit of paper, by the way, for anyone jumps to any conclusions. And I felt a little bit sick in the way that I feel sick when I see a girl that I fancy.
I see.
His name
is
Duncan Bannatyne.
Bannatyne?
Duncan Bannatyne.
Oh, I see.
Do you know what show he's on?
No.
He's on The Dragon's Den.
Is he?
Yeah. Tell me why I should invest money in your business, load of rubbish.
Dragon's Den, is that a good show?
It's an excellent show. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen it, Anthony. Peter Jones, who is on there, have a guess how tall he is. He's 6'7".
I was going to say
6'7".
I was going to say 6'4".
Well, you're through out. He's 6'7".
Cool.
What they should do at the end of the series, they should all stand up. First of all, in order of who has the most money, and then in order of height.
Yeah.
Because Peter Jones, I'd imagine, hasn't got more money than Duncan Bannatyne. But Jones should say, yeah, Bannatyne, you may have more money, but now let's stand in order of height. And he'd be much, much taller.
Yeah.
So I saw Duncan Bannatyne today, and I got literally, I mean, I was sitting down, but I got weak at the knees.
Was he in a cafe or just...
It was at work. I do another job on Friday mornings, and he was basically I was in the same studios as they film The Right Stuff.
I see.
Oh yeah, and he was one of the guests on that.
That was good.
And he was there, and I was like, who's Duncan Bannatyne? Oh, sir, excuse me.
Was it good to see him, man?
It was. He walked past me, pulling one of those little what do they call it? What are the things you put your clothes in when you go on holiday?
Suitcase.
That's it. Little suitcase on wheels. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's very, very good looking.
Is he?
Oh, he's gorgeous. I say that. He's a gorgeous man. And I think, and Chris asked me, Chris said, well, yeah, would you sleep with him? And I said, do you know what, Chris? I probably would. Now, what does this make me, Anthony?
You tell me.
Well, I don't know. I'm confused.
Confused.com.
Yes.
Oh.
I don't know what to make it. So, at some point next week, we're going to try and get Duncan Bannatyne on the show.
That'd be good.
And see if we can, thrash this out together.
You're confused. Get people to call in to help you.
Well, I don't know what help they can be to me.
Man, it might be something. You never know.
But maybe I couldn't be going through a phase, could I? Could I be going through a phase?
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe not, yeah.
I might answer your question, but you never know, Ian.
Anyway, so I'm just saying that the gay list has been updated. It is now Duncan Bannatyne is atop that list. Let's ask, are there any other gentlemen out there who think that, I'm speaking mainly to heterosexual gentlemen, but gay gentlemen as well, are there any other gentlemen out there that think, that Duncan Bannatyne, he's a bit of all right?
If there is, call in.
On the number?
It is 0870 9090973.
Good lad, thank you, yes. Well, so we've got that to talk about. And plenty of other stuff. I don't want to throw out too much, because in half an hour we're going to have...
I don't want to talk away just like that.
No, I don't know.
I've got a question for you, Ian.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Got an email last night about the show.
Oh, yeah.
What channel number is that? Because I've just got to do this, John.
Have you got Sky?
No.
Ah.
No.
What digital have you got?
I think I've got a family pack, I think it is, but I'm not quite sure.
Well, it's on. I don't know what channel. Basically, Anthony's talking about the Celebrity Soup, the show that's on the E Entertainment channel. Oh, and Verinda, you were supposed to come today.
Okay, for the first time in my life, I've got to admit, I bottled it.
Yay! Can we have that clip, please? That's going to get played forever.
Save that one, Ian.
Everyone, basically, a lot of people from the show came today, including Damien from the Crouch End, Sarah Marie Love, Kev from the Windsor, Sam from the Muswell Hill. They were all there, so thank you for coming.
Where'd you go, Ian?
To the show that I was doing this morning.
Oh, cool. Was it good?
It was all right. It was a bit rubbish day, in all honesty.
You do the McDonald's thing, or...?
The McDonald's thing will be happening soon. Let's do one thing at a time, Anthony. Focus.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go on in.
And Verinda was supposed to be coming along in the audience.
But no.
He bottled it. And now I phoned Verinda up, and I said, Verinda, why aren't you coming? Oh, I've had a personal tragedy. Well, what's that? My car doesn't start. But you bottled it. Why didn't you come, man?
Get a bus.
I'll come some other time.
Yeah, but why didn't you come today?
Because I wasn't bothered.
You what?
You wasn't?
I wasn't bothered.
Bothered?
No, you weren't bothered. You bottled it.
Okay, I was bothered.
Yeah, okay, good lad. Now, you're going to university on Monday, are you?
Yeah.
Do we lose you forever?
Probably.
Oh, well, never mind. So... yeah, disappointed. Mario's in the Wilson. Hello, Mario.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Mario. How you doing?
I'm all right. Jesus Christ, Ian, you found who you really are.
So, hang on, there's no need to come in with a blaspheme like that.
No, man, you're bi-curious, man. You found yourself.
Maybe I have.
I mean, this is it. It's 2006. It's a new generation thing, man. It's like, it's not, it's good that you're coming out with it,
It's confusing, man, because, I like ladies. I love ladies.
Oh, of course you love ladies, but, I mean, look at Rock Hudson, man. So did he, you know what I mean?
Duncan Bannatyne. Quaw, blimey.
Yo, the funny guy thing, I can't really work with it, but boy, you know what I mean? If you're feeling like, you're feeling a bit bi-curiously.
Yeah, it was, yes. Have you seen the Dragon's Den, Mario?
Yeah.
So you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, but I'm not really too canvassing the chaps, I mean,
but just nor am I. But just think for a second. Just think when he's sitting there. He's a multi-millionaire. Although it's not the money. I'm not attracted to the money. It's the man.
Nah, the money. Give me the money, man. Man.
But do you not find yourself thinking, "God, he's quite good looking"?
No, not really. No.
But you can recognise good looks in a man, though, can't you?
Yeah, you can. But boy, you know what? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't really like to spend time canvassing chaps. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to canvass him. What does that mean?
It means like, you've been looking at him and you're like, oh man, you know what I mean? Here, man. Listen, mate, come on, man. You know what I mean?
It's not quite like quaw. Yeah, I'm not actually, mate. I've not been like that bloke in those Carry On films. Going,
yeah. That's... I mean, you know what I mean? I see shorties every day, all hours every day. And I mean, I could say, yeah, she's nice, or blah, blah, blah. She needs a bit of a makeover, or that one should get a refund back of eBay because she ain't happening, yeah?
Yes.
But boy, the chaps, man, I mean, come on, I mean, could understand how you're feeling right now about this guy and that, but I don't really get it, Ian. So... But
maybe, now this is where it's confusing. Maybe I'm just, I admire him because I respect him.
Yeah, I think you're more like, I think you're more a fan of what he does more than... I
don't know, man.
And you admire, obviously, his good looks and obviously his skills in what he does.
He's got wicked skills, there's no denying it. Mario, listen, I've got to go. Good to speak to you.
All right, Ian.
Cheers, have a good weekend. Anthony, got to make a move?
Yeah, can I ask a quick question, Ian?
Well, OK, now it's not
I've got a question
time, really.
for Steve later.
For what?
I've got a question for Steve.
For Steve Murdoch?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you speak to Chris...
Yeah.
And he'll give you a call back later.
Oh, thank you, Ian.
Good lad, there we go. OK, yes. That was ham-fisted, wasn't it? I apologise. It's time now to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Amanda Redmond.
Thanks very much. Good afternoon.
For the first time in my life, I've got to admit, I bottled it.
You certainly did. Congestion charge man.
Hey, Ian. All righty. How are you? Hey, real life, real London. You all right?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Great. I know why you find Douglas, what's his name?
Douglas Bader? No, Duncan Bannatyne.
Duncan Bannatyne, attractive. I know why. Because everybody, in comparison to Deborah, whatever her name is a better sexual proposition. Deborah Meakin.
Oh, she's the woman on the Dragon's Den.
Yeah, that's why.
I had someone email me. By the way, if you've not seen Dragon's Den, I got into it really late, but it's a fantastic programme.
My favourite programme.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
But someone emailed me last week saying they found her very sexy.
Yeah.
But she's got really lank hair. She's got an odd double chin.
She's not my cup of tea, let's put it that way.
No, certainly.
If she's somebody else's cup of tea, that's great.
Yes.
Respect, real life, real London, you know? But for me, she's no real, you know? Life, London. So there you go. I've got to go. Thank you, Ian. God bless you. Have a good weekend. Speak to you soon. Real life. Keep it real. Real life, real London. Bye.
What happened there? Wow. Oh, I think we have got an action-packed show in about an hour and 11 minutes' time. And we've got the best ringer of the last 4 days' shows as well. Who's it going to be? Who has made the most influential, the best call of the last 4 days? We'll find out a bit later on. Baz!
No, it's Bez.
Bez!
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Bez with a B?
Yeah.
Or Des with a D?
No, B.
OK, Bez.
Yeah.
There we go. Ooh,
Hello, mate, all right?
All right, geez.
I think it's about time we came out of the closet, you know what I mean?
What are you saying, Bez?
I fancy a bloke as well.
Oh, here we go. Now.
Yeah, but he's on TV. I don't think he's on TV anymore.
Here we go. Hang on. I see what. Yeah, carry on.
He's
yes.
a weatherman.
He's a weatherman.
Yeah.
Now, are you living the life of a heterosexual?
Sorry.
You don't need to apologise for it. It's fine.
No, I'm hetero.
Okay, but what weatherman do you fancy then?
Ian McCaskill.
Oh, shut your face!
Oh, mate, he's well fit.
No, I'm not. Come on now, don't phone up and take the mick. This is serious. Now, I don't know if you remember this. About a few years ago, 3 years ago, this morning, the excellent. I don't watch this morning. It's rubbish. But they had a competition to find a new weatherman for ITV. Do you remember this? And they did, didn't they? Got that weird, creepy bloke who looked like a vampire. Is he still doing... You can say that, that's not libel. Is he still doing the weather? Does anyone know what I mean, or am I just making something up? This morning had a competition to find a new weatherman. Do you know what I'm talking about, Lena?
Lena, that's me.
Who?
That's me.
Who are you?
Lena.
That's what I said.
Yeah. But listen...
Right, okay, you ignore what I just said and move on, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, is Duncan, the one who sits on the left or the right?
He's not the Australian fellow.
Oh.
And he's not the fellow on the far right at the end. He sits next to the Australian fellow.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
The Scottish man.
Yeah. Lovely.
Would you go gay for him?
I'm a woman, remember?
Yeah, but if he asked you to go gay, would you? Yes. So, but do you...
Okay. Whatever. Innit? Listen, Ian.
Yes, Lena.
Okay. You know when you say, and you take a breath? I can actually hear your breath, so I'm worried about you. Have you got a cold?
What are you eating something?
Chewing gum. I'll just take it out.
Spit it out.
Okay. Do you know, have you got a cold at the moment?
I've always got a cold.
Oh, because when you take a pause and you go like that, I can hear you wheezing.
That's not that wheezy.
It is.
It isn't.
Are you okay, though?
I'm fine.
So I'm worried about you.
Alina, don't worry about I'm worried about you, because you sound like a nutter.
No, because you're my baby. Listen, okay, another thing.
This woman sounds like she's mental, but literally mental.
Another thing.
Yeah, because we've addressed so many hot topics.
So many different topics.
Yes.
Yeah.
God almighty.
You know, when you do that competition, why don't you do Om instead?
What are you talking about?
And it'll help you with your breath.
A competition?
You know when you go
Do you mean Pradi?
Yeah, that one. Oh, fine then.
Not even close. I have plenty of breath
Fine
in me.
then, you've got nothing to worry about.
No,
then.
exactly, I'm fine. I can do
You've got huge lung capacity, man.
Yeah, and you're bonkers, aren't you? There we go. Wow. Wowzers. Oh, and where did he go? Anyway, I must remind you that we are expecting Stephen Murdoch in at about 3:45. So if you've got any technical problems to do with computers, home computers, gadgets, maybe having trouble getting your Nintendo DS online, I should be doing that this weekend. A little bit geeky. Then you can give us a call, 0870 9090973 is the phone number, and you could be speaking to Stephen Murdoch a bit later on. And email as well, iain@lbc.co.uk is probably a good way to get your point to him as well. Oh, the emails are coming in now. Ian, Duncan Bannatyne, it is de rigueur to say I give him 2 out of 10, says Katya, who I think is still smarting after I dissed her for having weird hair. Okay. Okay, we've got a couple of questions. I'll put those... Oh, this is confusing, isn't it? I'll put these... Oh, I had another email from Yasser the other day as well. We'll talk about that a bit later on. First one's go to Johnny in the Harrow.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, John.
Listen, I want to ask you about your feelings for Duncan Bannatyne.
Yes?
How did they manifest themselves? Is this the first time you felt this, or did you get it before when you're watching the Dragon's Den?
It's just from... Well, I've found myself admiring him watching the Dragon's Den... And
right.
But seeing him today made me go a little bit gooey.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm thinking maybe it's not the real thing.
Oh, what?
It doesn't sound like the real thing. Maybe, it's the one-off.
You think it's just lust or something?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, maybe if one of the other Dragon's Den guys turns up at the studio, the same thing might happen.
So you're saying I could be attracted to Dragon's Den instead of Scott's millionaire Duncan Bannatyne?
Quite possibly.
Have you had any experience with falling in love with multimillionaires?
Not yet, but I hope so. It sounds like it's great.
It's a lot of fun, John. Thank you for that. I think we really helped the situation there a lot. Jonathan, where have you? Well, you were there, then you just disappeared.
Oh no, I'm in a bad reception area, about to stop because I think when my signal gets low, it cuts off, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, we're going to a break in 12 seconds.
Oh, are you? Well, I was just going to tell you, because I have booked a call to talk to Thingy, but I was a bit worried you were worried about... There's nothing wrong with liking a man. What's wrong with that? I mean, lots of people do.
Yes.
Imagine driving your dream...
Oh, I'm glad someone's paying attention. Thank you to Alicia. The weatherman, who I mentioned, was called Robin Lermite, who won a year's contract doing the weather on ITV. Wow, what a crazy competition that must have been. OK, listen, someone sent me Duncan Bannatyne's website. He looks better in a suit, it's got to be said, but thank you very much for that. Now, listen, I was at the opticians recently, and every time you go to the opticians, they make you buy glasses, but I don't think I need them, because when I had a health check, they said my eyes were better than 20/20. Is that possible? 0870 9090 973. OK, coming up in about 15 minutes, Stephen Murdoch, the computer and gadget expert. Some people would say he was a geek. That, I think, is a little bit unfair. Graham!
Hello, then.
Oh, you didn't come to the show today either.
No, Ian, I didn't because
bottled it.
Got to the young lady, Ian, and there was a sign by my name saying, "Don't let this man in," Ian. So
Well,
I'm outside now, Ian.
Yes, good.
No,
outside where?
I'm outside the Chrysalis building, Ian. I'm outside the Armadillo Cafe, Ian.
All right. Well, you're not allowed to come in.
Will you meet me after? Ian?
No.
I've come all the way down here.
No, Graham, I'm afraid I'm not going to meet you because I don't want to meet you. I don't like you.
We did show it.
Yes. Thanks, Graham. Bye-bye.
Right, idiot.
There we go. Oh, dear. Unpleasant start to the second half an hour of the show. Derek is in the Kilburn. Hello, Derek.
Oh, hi, Ian.
Hello, Derek.
Hi. All I wanted to ask was, I'd be interested to know, are there any of your listeners out there who are earning less now than they were about 6 years ago? Do you remember when the millennium went from 99 to 2000? The reason I ask...
So I don't know what you asked. What was the question you asked?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the question I'm asking is...
Yes.
Are there any listeners out there who are earning less now?
I don't think you said the word earning last time. I think you missed that out.
Oh, did I?
I think so.
Maybe it's because I'm very tired and...
Yeah, it could be. That's all right.
Yeah.
Who are earning... So, let's... Is there anybody out there earning less now than they were at the millennium?
Yeah.
I am.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
It's true. I had a series on Channel 4 then. I was raking it in.
Do you ever see Kate Lawler?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, right. I mean, the reason I wanted to ask, because I'm thinking about emigrating to Australia. My children's mum is Australian.
Right.
And I just feel I'm getting nowhere.
No.
It's sad, but But anyway, I don't know if you could ask any of your listeners that question. It'd be interesting to know that.
But hang on, I'm confused, Derek. So why? But what? I assume you're earning less than you were at the Millennium.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I will be from Monday morning.
Why? What's happening Monday morning?
Well, I didn't want to really get into detail, but I will anyway. I will now.
Well, you don't have to if you don't want to.
Well, now you've asked. I think it's good manners to tell you.
It is.
Yeah, because my boss told me today. I've just gone home early because in a bit of a strop. My boss, I'm a carpenter, by the way,
right.
And my boss said to me, Gary, from Monday you're going to be earning 110 a day. Like I'm on 120 a day. It's not much, but pays the bills. And he said, but I was earning that February 2000, and my wage.
But why would he call you Gary when your name's Derek?
Well,
yes, exactly. I think we got to the bottom of that. Do I touch this now and this happens? Hello, Danny.
Oh, hi, Ian. How you doing?
Hello, geez.
Yeah, you've got this chap coming on in a few minutes to talk about the computer.
Stephen Murdoch, yes, from ISO Solutions.
Yeah, is this a new thing on the programme, or...?
We had him on, what it was, I don't know, a few months ago, we did a kind of, what they would call a spoof show, where we entered a parallel universe, and I did a show as though it were a normal daytime radio show. In as much as we had guests, we had a female barbershop quartet, we had Andrew Pearce on the line talking about the current, I think it was talking about John Prescott at the time, and we had various other guests. We had a chef on talking about how to kill lobsters or something, and one of the guys we had on was someone who's been very helpful to me, this Stephen Murdoch, who was a computer expert, and you know what, we thought he was so good that we've asked him to... We had such a big response that we've asked him to come back today to give us some advice. And, we're kind of thinking of introducing guests and things like that, yeah.
Right, okay, because it's just that LBC have done that before. They've had sort of technical experts helping people through computer problems and stuff. And I've always found that generally it's either... The advice they give is either so general that it's not very helpful to the person that's calling, or it's so specific that it's incredibly dull for everyone else to listen to.
Okay, yeah. No, I take your point. I think what Stephen does is he does give specific advice. So, I mean, he was around mine last night, and he helps me. I've just had a new BT Home Hub wireless thing installed, and he helped me set that up properly and connect my Nintendo DS. Oh, he's very good, so he knows what he's doing. But I think the difference with Stephen is he makes it entertaining as well.
Okay. Well, yeah, see, that's the key. Because what I was going to suggest is while he's prattling on about how to get into Control Panel in Windows XP and all that other dull stuff, you know, you could have jazzed it up on the side by doing something at the same time, you know, and just kept the whole show...
What could I have done, do you think, Danny?
Not quite sure, I don't know. Turn it into maybe a musical version of computer advice, something like that.
Okay,
perhaps.
yeah, that's a possible idea. Well, anyway, keep listening and let me know what you think.
Oh, well, okay.
Good lad, there we go. Here, Stephen Murdoch, 0870 9090973. He'll be on. I just do this to her. Philip's in the South North.
Good afternoon, Ian.
Hello. Chris has gone downstairs to get Stephen, so I'm putting the calls through.
Oh, good.
Another thing that we don't need Christian for. The list is ever growing.
I saw a sign today on the Underground. Thought you might be interested.
Yeah.
Design a Piccadilly Line station of the future.
What?
They're having a competition, and you've got to design an underground station for the future.
Fantastic. Well, I'll have flying trains then.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, Piccadilly Line is Heathrow, isn't it?
Yes.
You know, I mean, the one I thought perhaps, you know, you could open it to the listeners. I'm sure they would come up with some marvellous suggestions.
They'd come up with mental stuff.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, you've got so many intelligent callers, haven't you?
Yes, exactly. Yes. Oh, now listen, Philip, I've just been sent an email.
Yes.
Saying that I can get 2 tickets to go and see Brian Wilson, but I have to email someone my credit card details.
Oh, no, it doesn't sound too good, does it?
Well, it sounds a little bit dodgy, Botsky,
Yeah.
but do you know what?
Where is he performing?
He's playing at the Apollo Theatre in November or October.
Uh-huh.
If they want to come to the show, I have to give them 2 tickets to purchase. Right, I'm gonna. Can you talk for 2 minutes, Philip, while I send someone my credit card details over an unsecured email?
Well, I wouldn't risk it, Ian.
I'm risking it. I'm risking it, Philip.
Oh, Tom, can you put a caller up for me?
Let's try, line 7, you're through to Philip.
Good afternoon, who have we got on the line? Hello?
I've gone straight to air.
Yes, who are you?
Oh, hello. Ian, can I ask you a question?
I'm doing a credit card thing, you have to talk to Philip.
Booking up to see a show.
You're booking up to see a show? Ian, I'm actually standing outside the Chrysalis building, and you know what I bumped into?
Who did you bump into?
I bumped into Graham.
Yes, I know, he's just called up.
Has he?
Yeah, he's just been on.
What did he ask for?
So he wants to come in and meet me, but I cannot allow anybody into the building today for security reasons.
Oh, you're joking. Well, anyway, hello. How are you?
Ian's doing some work. And who you are? Who are you?
I'm Kev from the Windsor, Philip.
Kev from the Windsor. What have you been doing today, Kev?
Well, Philip, funny you should ask. I've actually been to see the television taping of Ian Lee's Celebrity Suit.
It's a very good programme, isn't it?
It was very good. Did have some fun today, Philip.
Did he have, has he started to have Nicky with him?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Nicky Graham from Big there, yes.
Did you meet her?
Well, I didn't speak to her personally, no, Philip. But,
I see. And what were the main features of the programme today? What did they look at?
What
shows?
Did they look like?
What shows were they featuring?
Right, example?
Well, you know, it's a reality. It looks at reality shows, doesn't it, and gossip.
Right, okay.
So what did they feature? Who was featured today?
Oh, who was what on the Soup?
Yeah, on the Soup, yeah.
Who? Lindsay Lohan.
Okay, I've finished.
Peaches Geldof.
I finished.
Oh right, Peaches.
Sorry, Ian.
That's all right. I'm done. I've just sent my credit card details to a stranger.
Oh right.
Sorry about that. Can I just pass you over to a special friend? Hold on 1 minute here, please.
Graham?
Hey, Ian.
Yes, thank you. So, Philip.
Yes.
Designing... There we go. Sorry, that's a little bit unprofessional, but it's tough, isn't it? If people are calling in, by the way, Chris is busy getting Stephen Murdoch, so just hold your horses, is all I'm going to say.
You know, I think the listeners will come up with some really ingenious suggestions.
Well, what are we talking about? Designing a tube?
Design a Piccadilly line station of the future.
Yeah. Now, Philip, can you have... I've been told... OK, let's go back to square one. A few months ago, I went to an optician's, got my eyes tested. They said, you need reading glasses. You need reading glasses. Okay, well, okay, fine, fair enough.
I've got what do they call them, bifocals.
Bifocals. Oh, I might be bifocal. Anyway, then I went for a medical checkup recently, and they said, you don't need glasses, your eyesight is better than 20/20.
That's an interesting thing, really, of how they decide whether you need glasses or not.
Well, she said I could see properly. And the thing is, I don't know what 20/20 means.
I don't either, no.
And I don't know how my eyes can be better than 20/20s. I thought that was perfect.
I think you notice yourself, Ian, if things, like if you're reading and you find it difficult to read, you know yourself that you need something to help you.
Yeah.
But I honestly don't know how they do it. I mean, they do so many tests. Did they blow the wind into your eye?
Beg your pardon?
They do a test, don't they, at the opticians, where you put your face onto a machine, and they blow a wind into your eye.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you say you went to the opticians?
Yeah.
You've never had that?
I've never had wind blown in my eye by an optician.
I think it's done to test for glaucoma and all these other things.
Jesus,
what they do is you put your head onto a kind of a what do we call it? I don't know, a little shelf.
Yeah.
And they put this thing up to your eye, and you have to open your eye, and they shoot a shot of wind into your eye.
Jeez, that sounds bizarre.
It's quite, you know it's coming, but you're never sure, when the wind is going to be released.
Yeah, I'm glad you keep putting the word wind in there, because otherwise it's very unpleasant.
I'm sure people will tell you about it. It's, as I say, I believe it's done to test your reaction to whether you've got anything wrong at the back of your eye.
Well, we'll put it out there and we'll find out.
Yes.
Good luck. Well, listen, if anyone wants to... Thank you, Sarah Andrew. If anyone wants to design a tube station, you're more than welcome to... 0870 909 0973. I see Chris has returned back to his perch. So if you want to call in, you're more than welcome to. And don't forget, after the travel news, we will be speaking to Stephen Murdoch from ISO Solutions. He's in the building. I can see him waving at me like a fool. So any technical questions, give us a call now. 0870 9090 973. Now it's time, though, for the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Amanda Redman.
Thanks very much, Ian. Well, we've got...
Amanda Redman has emailed in, the travel lady. Ian, I was also told my eyes are better than 20/20. I thought he was... Oh, hello, Stephen.
Sorry about this.
You right? What's Stephen Murdoch here from ISO Solutions? What's that you're bringing in with you?
I brought in the Schmerksen I mentioned before.
The what?
The Schmerksen.
Oh, the special chair, is it? Well,
it's a Swedish chair.
Let's get this one out of the way.
Like that.
That's okay. You brought that all the way with you, have you?
I had a car outside.
Sit yourself down. There's headphones there, should be.
Sorry, beg your pardon.
Not there to do the volume and stuff like that. Away we go.
Hello there, can't hear anything.
There's a little thing there.
That's it.
You got it?
No,
okay.
That's it, right.
Well, I suppose we'll start then.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. 0870 9090 973. It's the start of what could become a regular feature. We've done this once before. If you've got any technical problems to do with your PC, could you just breathe a little bit away from the microphone?
Sorry.
If you've got any technical problems to do with computers, PCs, Macs, gadgets, then give us a call. We can speak to Stephen, and he should be able to help you. Thank you very much for the... Just breathe off Mike slightly, sorry. Thanks very much for the help with the Nintendo last night, getting that online. Much appreciated.
No problem at all. It can be tricky.
I was playing Super Mario Kart with a Frenchman today.
Were you?
Yeah.
What's that? What does that mean?
The game. Playing the game
right,
on
okay, sorry,
the thing. Okay, let's go. Let's get the first question. Let's go to... Oh, it's Anthony again.
Sorry.
You're right, Anthony.
Yeah, how are you?
Fine, you're through to... We've got to be quick, so you've got a lot of calls on
Hi,
this.
Steve.
Hello there.
I got a CD writer disc.
Right.
And I put it in the computer, and then it doesn't play on the computer.
Is the disc is the right way up? You put it...
Yeah.
And the pictures are the facing up, is it?
Yeah, it's right away.
So put that facing up and slide it in, and you press... Try not to just push the cassette holder thing in. Press there's a button that takes it out. Pop it in, make sure the shiny side is downwards, and pop it in. Hopefully that should do something.
I'll give it a try.
Is that okay, Anthony?
Yes, fine.
Let us know how you
Good
get
luck
on.
to you.
Good lad, thank you very much. So we go first go off the rank. Always nice to get out of the way. Stephen, what have you been up to recently?
I was very lucky. I went to a conference down it was in Buckinghamshire.
Yeah.
So a lot of the computer guys go there. We really like to hang out, and it's not all computers. And I was actually lucky enough to meet Charlene Spiteri, who was there.
Oh, the lady from Texas.
Very big fan of Texas. Got a lot of their early stuff, and we got chatting in the bar. I actually bought her vodka and tonic.
That's fantastic.
That was.
What's she like? What's she like in real life?
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Is she into computers?
Well, I did try to ask her a couple of things. I was more interested. We got some of their early work, a lot of Texas's early work from, way back. I don't want to love her, that sort of thing. Southside. I bought that limited edition of Southside. Yeah. Fight the Feeling, Fool for Love, One Choice, Future is Promises. I actually got that signed. So I was very lucky.
You got her to sign that the other day?
Yes, I had it.
You had that on you?
Oh, yeah, I'm a massive fan, and it was wonderful because, some of the guys, they're like, I know a lot about computers, but it's great to walk arm in arm into a bar with a beautiful lady like that, and we had a meal.
Well, fantastic. Let's maybe talk about that more a bit later on. But you were there, it was a computer conference, was it?
It was. Those guys were doing, I think they were doing a demo of some kind down there. There's like a studio down there.
Excellent. The Texas?
The Texas are fun. Well, they're called Texas. They're not called the Texas. And also, I managed to get them because some of their stuff back in Mercury and the Phonograph back in the early 90s.
Right.
I got a lot of that stuff.
We'll talk about Texas, but I'm trying to forget the time. Let's go to another call. 0870 90 90 973. Jonathan's in the Hammersmith.
Oh, hello, Stephen. I've just bought a widescreen HD-ready LCD television.
Oh, how much was that?
Dear. It's wicked as well. To go with it, I bought a DVD and a cassette player so I could dub my videos onto my CD, right, which all works. But when I bought it, they said I'll be able to tape off Freeview. Well, I can't tape off Freeview. Do you know why?
What you've done, you've bombarded me.
Sorry, I know there's a lot of people...
Let's just break it down if we can. So you've got an HD TV...
And a cassette recorder...
Yeah, and I can't seem to tape a Freeview program.
Do you mean, when you cassette recorder, you mean video recorder?
Yeah, that's it.
And you can't record Freeview?
Freeview, for some reason, no.
What are you trying to record on there? Is it BBC One?
No, Freeview. I can record 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, but I can't record the free channel.
Never try and record them all at once, because that will not work one at a time. I've said this before to people. They're trying to record 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Do it one at a time, because it will not do it. No. Try as you might, it won't do it.
No, it's the other 30 channels I can't.
You want to record 30 channels? You cannot do that at once. Technology can only go so far. Yeah. If you're going to do that, record one at a time. Good luck to you.
Jonathan, thanks very much for that. I hope that helps. There we go. The thing with the Sky Plus, as you know, is you can record 2 channels at once. So that's kind of a step in the right direction.
Well, you don't want to... Let's not run before you can walk.
But you can do that.
I've never done it. I don't want to try it, and I wouldn't recommend it.
I've done it.
Well, that's why I'm coming fixing your stuff, Ian. That's why I'm round your house fixing your stuff while you're fiddling away in your Super Mario.
We've got some emails. just off the mic a little bit. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. Speaking of high definition, as well there, Marcus in Notting Hill says, Stephen, should I get high definition now, or should I wait a year for the price to go down?
Don't be a muppet. Don't be a muppet. Wait.
Is it? We had high definition downstairs in the canteen for a while. I don't know why. but we had it set up. It's good, but it's not that good, is it?
No, it's not. Nothing is going to be that good. You're down there, you're enjoying your food. Okay, it's great, it's lovely. These kind of, high-tech media places you're in at the moment, it's fine for you media guys, but, it wouldn't waste your money for mere mortals.
Excellent, okay, thank you for that. Very quick one before the break. Sanjeev in Croydon says, can I set up my BlackBerry to access more than one email account at a time?
This guy, is this Sanjeev, where's he from?
He's in Croydon.
This guy has been on ISO Solutions. He's been on at me. Leave me alone. I've tried to help with this, and a number of my colleagues have tried to help. I'm not going to do that again, Sanjeev. I'm sorry. I've given you an answer. I'm not going to do it again.
Okay. Well, I tell you what.
I know who he is.
All right. It's Sanjeev.
Stop messing me around.
All right. Okay. Let's play these.
Meet Careful.
Some questions coming in on the email. This is from Mark in the Sutton. Mark, I don't think he's taking this seriously. Ian, can you ask Stephen if he can help? I've got a problem with my Mac I'm hoping you can help with. The zipper keeps getting stuck.
That's a pun on Mac?
Yeah.
That's great. I've not heard that. Some of the guys like to joke, I was down in Buckinghamshire. I don't know that one. Thanks a lot, mate.
We can have that one. Kate says, could you ask Stephen Murdoch if he has a MySpace page? He's got a lovely voice.
Well, I don't know. It's very interesting. We might set one up. I think some of the guys at work want to set one up, but thank you very much.
Okay.
Who's that lady?
Her name is Kate.
Well, I'm not...
Her email, without giving away too much information, it sounds quite sexy.
Perhaps I could...
Perhaps you could.
Later.
Peter is in the Potter's Bar. Peter, have you got a question for Stephen before the news?
I do, yeah. Good afternoon, gentlemen. I've got a Toshiba laptop, and when it's up and running with Windows, on the screen... it's got a 2-inch line right the way down one side, and obviously a 2-inch line down the other side. My nephew seemed to touch the screen with his thumb, and this line came up. Is there any way I can get rid of these two lines?
Touch the screen with his what, Peter?
His thumb.
And how old is he?
7.
Oh,
He's touching the screen with his thumb, and two lines have come up.
Yeah, he pressed the screen with his thumb.
Right.
And there's like a 2-inch parallel line both sides of the screen itself.
I hope you've told him off, Peter.
It's past your kid week next week, and I've got him coming round.
Blimey,
oh dear, no. I know, because I've got a nephew, and we went out. He had his summer holidays. He's back to school now, and. What I find is quite useful is keep away from the PC.
Yeah.
Go have a game of football.
They like playing those video games, don't they? The shooting.
I don't like that. I was never brought up that way.
No.
My sister said to me, take him out. Just take him out to the park.
To the park, yeah.
To the park. Not take him out with a game of football. And I think I'd stick with that for you, physical exercise.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Does that help, Peter?
A little bit, yeah. I'm going to do it next time. Cut his fingers off.
No, that's a little bit.
Well, unpleasant, horrible man.
No, I don't really. It's only computer stuff I deal with. I don't want.
No, you're not super nanny.
No, quite right.
It's made me feel a little bit upset. Okay, we've got time for a quick email before we go to the news. Paul in Earls Court says, I still use the Betamax videos because they're better quality. Is there anywhere I can get the latest movies on beta?
Oh dear, that's a difficult one. Sometimes you see Chinese fellas walking around with their DVDs. I don't know whether you get one.
He's after Betamax videos, though.
You could ask one. They're normally Chinese.
Okay, Paul, if you ask a Chinese fella, see what you can do. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number if you want to give us a call. You can stay around to about 4:30, is that all right?
Certainly.
Excellent stuff. We've got quite a lot of calls lined up, but if you want to get in and ask Stephen a technical question about computers and gadgets, 0870 9090 973. You're listening to London's LBC 97.3. A couple of emails. We'll go to Paul in a second on the phone. Let's quickly get so many of these. Stephen, this is from Leroy Jenkins. I have Sky in 2 rooms for £55 a month. I also have BT Broadband, 1 megabyte, 40 gig a month, limit at £20 a month. I've recently heard about Sky Broadband, 40 gigs up to 8 megs for £5 a month. Is this a catch or is it a good deal?
Look, you're talking to someone who's got, I've got 1 terabyte, which is 1,000 gigabytes, and a gigabyte, of course, 1,000 megabyte. Don't come to me with your small fry stuff. You're talking about a guy with a big computer.
Okay. By the way, this is Stephen Murdoch from ISO Solutions, computer and gadget expert. Raoul, also in Croydon, says, with the PS3 being delayed until next year, should I ask my mum if I can have a Wii for Christmas?
Have a Wii?
Yeah.
As that's another joke.
No, it's the new Nintendo console, the Wii.
I thought it was that guy about the zipping up the Mac.
No, it's the new Nintendo console. Just off the mic. And you use the controller like a sword.
I've never heard of it. I don't know. I wouldn't like to say.
Okay. Let's go
for Christmas.
Let's go to Paul in the Tonbridge. Hello, Paul.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Paul. Yes, good. All right, what do you want?
I'm trying to be a bit of a cheapskate. I want Sky Plus, but I've already committed to NTL. So I was thinking of buying a DVD recorder, one with the hard drive.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Can I then use it to record the NTL, and then I've got my own little Sky Plus?
Oh.
So it's a question of NTL or Sky Plus?
No, I'm not having Sky Plus. I don't want to go back to Sky, but I've got NTL. I want to go and buy...
What is the question again? Sorry.
I'm thinking about buying a DVD recorder.
Right.
So that then I can record the terrestrial channels.
Right.
But would it work so that I can record the NTL channels as well?
Yes.
There we go, Paul. Hope that answers your question. Fantastic. Well, that was nice and straightforward. Let us go... Oh, let's go to Barry in Watford.
Hello, Stephen. I don't know if you recall, we did have a misunderstanding last time I phoned. I'm not too clever with computers, so I didn't really catch what you were suggesting.
That's okay. I'm sorry I wasn't clear last time.
Yes, it's just you were quite rude, but no, we'll leave it there.
Yeah, can we not go over that again, Barry? Have you got a question for Stephen today? Okay.
Is there a wholesale place for computers? My boy Dave wants to take me to buy some software, he says, and I wonder if there's a big warehouse you can check it out.
Well, that's a very good question, Barry. Mostly those things are online, but I do know of a very good one in Swindon. There's a good one in Swindon.
Sorry, where?
In Swindon, Wiltshire. It's a bit off the beaten track.
Oh, I can never find my way anywhere like that. We go in the car.
It's probably easy to find on a map, or if you've got sat-nav.
Well, they're good, yeah.
If you've got what?
Sat-nav. Satellite navigation.
What's that exactly?
Sat-nav. It's a system where you can attach to your dashboard to let you... Basically, it'll tell you where you're going, how to...
Sorry? It tells you how to get there?
It literally gives you instructions on how to get to the destination, in this case, Swindon.
Sorry, what... It talks to you. It says how to get there.
Well, it can do, yes. You can set it to that.
Don't be ridiculous. It's a machine that tells you how to get there by giving you directions.
That's exactly right, yes.
Ian, tell this bloke to stop wasting my time. You're mucking me about.
No, I'm serious.
Ian, get this...
I've got one.
What are you trying to do? Get this joker off. It's like a talking car,
no,
is it? Oh, it's like Knight Rider is. It gives you instructions on how to get there.
No.
I'm not an idiot. Turn left as it goes. Turn right. Go straight on. You must think I was born yesterday.
They do exist.
Don't treat me like a fool. Everything's so ridiculous. Sat-nat. My foot.
No, sat-nav.
I'll sat-nav you blooming spoons.
All right.
Stop taking
Steady on, Barry.
It's so ridiculous.
Steady on.
Sat-nav. You've never heard of sat-nav?
Sat-nav.
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 Yeah, sat-nav.
Who's sat-nav?
Sat-nav.
Sat-nav.
Well, I'm sorry, I've had enough of this.
Yeah, no...
The second time you've been unreasonable to me.
Stop making things up. Forget it, you blooming pranny.
Right, we're not getting anywhere. He's put the phone down. He's put the phone down.
I'm sorry, I didn't really come here for that. A lot of people are familiar with sat-nav. I don't know if that guy...
No, sorry about that. I've got one on their X. I've got TomTom. They're really good. Now, very quickly, we're going to...
what's got into him.
No, miserable old sausage he's been. We've got Mike in a second. Very quickly, you brought in a special chair with you. What's all this about?
Yeah, I brought the Schmergson in. Basically, when you're at your desk, it's very important that you keep your back quite still, because the proportions of an individual's body are not really designed for sitting erect on the computer. So it's a useful thing. I picked it up at the conference.
Yeah, okay. It's quite an impressive beast.
So this is the state-of-the-art from Oslo.
Right.
It's the Schmergson.
Yeah.
It retails something like £80.
Right, okay, yeah.
And if you just sit down... That's the...
You got it? Right, okay. What was that?
Sorry, that wasn't me. That was actually the The chair.
Right.
No, that's not me. That's a little bit of oil in it.
Yeah.
That needs a little bit of oil in it.
Okay, that's, you sure that's the chair?
That's right. Embarrassing. No, but if you move it round here, if you move it...
Is that you?
Well, that was me that time. No. It's basically state-of-the-art.
Right. I can't believe... I think we'll leave the chair there, because you should get that oil.
That's very embarrassing. I'm sorry about that.
We'll quickly go to Mike in Bracknell. Mike.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello
Mike.
there.
Hello, Steve. How are you?
Yeah, just stop moving around if you can.
Yeah, I'm like, eh?
Not you, Mike. You can move around as much as you want. We've got 30 seconds.
Right, I've got a play as you go. It's a dial-up line, email. I can either use either the phone or the computer. When I come to close down, I go to log out, doesn't matter who the server is.
Right.
I come back to the server screen, I close that down with the top right-hand cross, and according to me, that should cut the line off. However, it doesn't. I have to go either to shut down or start up, restart.
Mike, we haven't got time to answer your question, I'm afraid. Sorry about that.
Written a blockbuster...
OK, we've got Stephen Murdoch here till about 4:30. 08709090973. Computer and Gadget Expert. I got an email here, anonymous, from Mars. Stephen... Oh, sorry, I should have read this before. Stephen... I'll read it anyway, just so you get the idea. Stephen, you are a knob. Ya didn't know a ting. Why didn't ya swivel? Sorry about that.
I don't... this is the second time I've come in and had this sort of...
Yeah, it's not very pleasant. Let's go to... there we go. It's quite all right. I pressed the dump button there because we had a bit of bad language, so that didn't go out on the radio.
Okay.
That was unpleasant and was unnecessary, which is good. But I think now, Dave, is that Barry's son?
Yeah, this we don't put my dad.
Yeah, who's been?
What? Listen, your computer please be able to count my old man. He's out of order.
Right.
Listen, my old man don't know nothing about black abuse. You got him in his bank, stupid. You don't know nothing about that. Never can't blame him. It's not a crime.
This is Barry's.
Right.
Can you just calm down and slow down?
My dad listens to Rick House. He's 1977. He don't know nothing about sat now. He can't blame the geezer.
Yes.
I've been trying to stop the geezer phoning your son because I thought there's nothing to know.
I tell you what, Dave, just cut him off. I'm not having that. Sorry, that's
Who's that guy?
That's Dave. That's Barry's son. Disappointing.
Oh gosh.
We should have just anyway. Let's go to Andreas in the Highbury. Hello, Andreas.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Andreas.
Hello, I was really sweating as well just now because somebody just stole my washing from the line.
Right, you've got
in the garden. I'm very angry.
You're angry with what, Andreas?
They stole my washing from the washing line.
Who stole your washing?
Somebody. I live in a flat in all the gardens are joined together, and some child is coming.
Oh dear.
What I recommend is you get a dryer. You can get a washer dryer all in one. Why don't you try that?
Yes. I wanted to speak to you about the computer, not the washing.
Well, okay, Andrews, if you do it quickly, because we're running out of time a little bit here, mate.
I have an Apple Mac computer,
Right.
Stuart, and then...
Stephen?
Yes. And it does not play the DVD, you know how that format, DVD minus, DVD plus.
Right.
And this one is not playing the minus, and I tell the boys in the PC world, and I said they're like children, they know nothing.
I had a similar sort of trouble. I've actually got a Texas, it's a limited edition of Southside. Fight the Feeling, Feel for Love, it's got Every Day Now. And it's got an extended version of I Don't Want to Be a Lover. I took that in, and those guys fixed it straight away. It was really very, very easy to deal with. I hope that's some help to you.
Does that help, Andreas?
Yes, I will. Well, I would try, I suppose, to take it back.
Good lad, thank you very much. There we go. That's one of the many characters we get here. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number if you want to give us a call. Got some more emails here. Daniel from Muswell Hill says, I downloaded a BitTorrent file up to 91% completion when an error message suddenly appears. It reads as such, IO error, ERNO9, bad file descriptor. After which, the BT download dialog box shows download failure. The next time when I try to download again, the same error message appears. Is there a way to rectify this and resume the unfinished download?
Are you pressing the right... Sometimes I find if you've got long nails, you press the wrong key. I'm very lucky because I bite my nails. I rarely press the wrong key. Sometimes I've pressed the insert key.
Right.
I find myself deleting stuff as I'm typing, for goodness sake.
What?
But if you press the insert key...
How does that work?
You press that, and basically what it does is it actually goes... Sorry about it. It actually goes over the top of the... what you're already typing.
Right.
Keep your nails short.
Well, Daniel, there you go. Keep your nails short. Darren's in the Guildford. Hello, Darren.
Hello, Ian, what I'd like to know is,
what does your guest Stephen think of the new Windows Vista, which is going to replace XP?
The new Windows system?
Yeah, Vista.
Vista?
Vista.
Yeah, it's going to replace XP.
Oh, what do you think of it? So have you had a chance to see it
I've
yet?
not had a chance to see it. According to the guys I met at this place I met Charlene Spiteri, you know, I was chatting to her and they were going on about this thing you're talking.
Are you a fan of Texas, Darren?
Sorry?
Are you a fan of Texas?
Yeah, not bad actually.
Have you heard Thrill Has Gone? Have you heard this 7-inch single, limited edition Thrill Has Gone that I picked up?
No, sorry mate, I haven't. Maybe you could do a podcast of it and put it on the
well,
website.
it's interesting.
The B-side is Nowhere Left to Hide.
You can't podcast music because of copyright reasons.
No, we can't do that, sorry.
Okay.
You can go... Yes, Darren?
Can I just say that if anyone's driving south on the A3,
Yeah?
Minehead is completely blocked both ways.
Stephen,
There's
anything...
everywhere.
Do you know anything about that?
Minehead?
Yeah. Can you help with that?
I only can help with software.
It's only gadgets and computers, I'm afraid. Darren, sorry about that. Do you want to tell us a bit more about this chair you've got with you?
Basically, you can pick up... I got this thing. It's... what you want to do is...
Yeah.
It's very important... That was the chair. Very good for lower back support.
Yeah. I tell you what, Stephen, because I don't know if you noticed, it sounds like you're blowing off. So... we probably shouldn't...
Hold on, let's just... If you push this down here...
Yeah, it's probably best if we don't talk about the chair anymore.
Okay, sorry, that's... Yeah. Your bottom should be right back against the back of the chair. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay. And it's good for your back, though, is it?
Very good.
Excellent stuff. Okay. Verinda!
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Verinda. Hello, Verinda, or as we're calling him, the bottler.
I bottled it.
Yeah. Yes. Verinda, I believe that you've got a question that you'd like to ask Stephen Murdoch.
Have you ever peed in a swimming pool?
Sorry?
Have you ever peed in a swimming pool?
Oh, no, this is getting...
Have you ever peed in a swimming pool?
Have you ever peed in a swimming pool? Verinda, come on, mate, he's a computer expert here.
I want to ask you, what have you ever peed in a swimming pool?
Right.
What console shall I get? The Xbox 360 or...
I'm not sure I want to come on this show again. I've sat through, there's been people shouting at me, there's been all sorts. I brought in a chair to show you, and I've got this peeing in a swimming pool business. I'm sick of it.
Oh, stop moaning, man.
What?
Stop moaning.
Yeah, well, you can get lost.
Yeah, bring back Barry. He's on.
Barry is not... Barry was rude.
Well, that guy was very rude to me, and that's twice he's been rude to me and his son.
So
sick of it.
It's gone a little bit,
Take the chair, forget it.
Well, steady on. We got you here for another couple of minutes. Yeah, you're actually booked, so there's no way. There we go. Uncle Dave from Brighton says, Ian, can you ask Stephen, is there a way I can secure my wireless router to ensure maximum protection from piggybackers?
What?
Is there a way I can secure my wireless router to ensure maximum protection from piggybackers?
Is this just, I mean, the piggybackers, have you peed in a swimming pool? Have you got a mat? You're zipping it up?
No.
I'm here to answer questions. I'm not here to be an idiot made of.
No, piggybackers are when people kind of steal your wireless internet. They piggyback onto the connection and use your internet for free.
I don't know what that is.
Is there any way?
No, there isn't. Sick of it. Get out.
Jason!
Hello!
Yes, it's probably the last call of,
What do you want to ask me about? Skyhooks, what is it? Elbow grease, what do you want to speak to me about?
Online gaming.
What?
Online gaming.
What about it?
I've got a ping, and I've got a frames per second. How do I get more frames per second? Then how do I get my ping down?
You want to get your pin down, ha ha.
Ping.
Is this ping?
Oh, sorry. How do you get your ping down?
Yeah.
Is this a serious question?
It's deadly serious. What's that?
It's this chair I brought in.
Yeah, ping. P-I-N.
It is important when you're gaming. I play games online, and quite often the game slows down because you've got a low ping. You want to try and get your ping as high as you can. It's a genuine term.
Yeah. Is that you, Ian?
Well,
it's trouble with a chair I brought in and shifting on a chair.
Jace, you're doing what?
Shifting on this chair.
Okay. Jason, listen, we're going to have to end it there, mate.
No.
Sorry about that. I feel it's been a little bit of disappointing.
Well, I'm here to answer questions about software and hardware solutions. I'm not really here to be made a fool of.
Okay, well,
I'll take the chair.
Okay, here's the ads.
Thank you.
If you've just... thanks very much for coming in. Sorry it got a little bit uncomfortable towards the end.
Right, thanks.
You're off now, are you?
I'll just get this out there.
You could...
Just try and get this out there.
If you could just... 15 seconds, you could do it during the news.
Sorry. Thanks a lot. Just pick that up there. Thanks for anyone who proper calls. That was fine. It was great.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, actually, you should probably go now.
Okay. Thank you.
Coming up in the next half an hour, can you have better than 2020 vision?
Available on DA.
And then we go back to normal. So the expert has gone. Stephen has left the building. A little bit tense at the end. We had a few words, but he's gone now, and that's fine. So sorry. Again, apologies there to Stephen. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. So what were we talking about before the computer expert came on? Well, I was coming out for Duncan Bannatyne. And can you have better than 2020 vision? The thing is, whenever you go to the opticians and get your eyes tested, you always end up needing glasses. Has anyone ever been to the opticians and not come out with a pair of glasses? Yet, when I had my eyes checked at, like, a medical centre recently, they said I had better than 2020. I don't know, that's kind of confusing, isn't it? Let us go to Lisa in the Slough.
Hello, Ian. How are you this afternoon?
Do you know what? I've actually got a little bit of a headache, and I'm going to see if I've got any Nurofen, because my head is hurting.
Take something for it. You've got a couple of hours left, haven't you?
Yeah, God blimey. I've got to work tonight when I get home. I've got to do...
What will you do tonight, then?
Well, I'm interviewing someone about a book tomorrow, and I've not read the book, so I've got to read that, and then
What's the book about?
Oh, I don't know. I've not even looked at it.
Not even looked at it?
I haven't got any Nurofen on me, blimey.
Oh, read the back of the book. Get the general idea.
Exactly.
That's what you've got to do.
Yes.
I was going to call you, Ian, and ask you.
Yes.
I am calling you to ask you what it feels like to be stalked by the guy that came to the station earlier. How'd you deal with that?
You ignore it as best you can, then eventually you call the police.
That's what you're going to do.
Well, this is Graham who was calling up earlier, is it? Yeah, I'm going to ignore him. I'm not going to encourage it. I'm certainly not going to invite him in.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully he will go away and not kill me.
Have you ever invited anyone in before?
To the station?
Into the station?
Unfortunately, I invited Verinda in once.
Did you?
Yeah, that was,
So you made a rod for your own back, really?
I bottled it.
Yeah. No, he just turned up one day and we kind of let him in, but that won't be happening again, I can assure you.
You know he bottled it earlier. What did he bottle?
Okay, very quickly. Very quickly, on Friday mornings, I record a TV show for the E-Entertainment channel called Celebrity Soup, and Verinda has been saying for ages he was going to come down into the audience and watch it being filmed, and then he didn't come down because he was scared that everybody that was going there was going not to see the show, but to see him.
Of course.
So that's why.
So he didn't come?
No, he bottled it.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
Yeah. So, no, I've been stalked before.
Have you?
On a much smaller scale, as you can imagine. I'm not a celebrity.
No.
But it's difficult, and I just wondered that people know what you look like, they know where you work, they know what hours you work.
Who stalks you?
Was actually a Sky television engineer.
Wow. Well, I'm sure he was an engineer, and Sky, of course, as we all know, is excellent.
To be fair to Sky, he was somebody that worked for himself.
Okay, so he was independent. There we go.
Independent.
Of course, Sky. Let me just finish the sentence for legal reasons, Lisa. I'm sure you understand. Sky's an excellent company and in no way would employ stalkers of any description. And this guy, as you say, was independent from that magnificent company.
Been screened by Sky.
There we go. Let's not mention them again, shall we?
Let's not.
There we go.
So anyway, I found it really difficult.
Yes.
But I got through it, and luckily that doesn't happen very often.
Yes.
And he's out of my life now.
There we go.
And I think it must be really hard for somebody that's well known, that has to leave the building, perhaps unaccompanied.
Well, hang on a minute. Now, don't give away too many secrets. We'll lose that there. A, because I don't want to be sued by the mighty Sky, who are fantastic. And I have 2 Sky Plus boxes, and they're superb. And B, because I don't want to give away too many clues about my lifestyle, but just in case a murderer does come and kill me. There. Andy!
Hello.
Hello, Andy.
How are you?
Yeah, what do you want?
I just found out about the 2020 thing that you was a little unsure about.
Oh, yes. I've been told my eyesight is better than 2020.
Well, I was wondering about that, because I went to the opticians the other day, actually, because I went for a police interview and had my eyes tested, and they said that I need to get them tested again.
Yeah.
So I went in them just to check out what was what, and it seemed that they were perfect, which is 2020, as you say.
Right.
But apparently they don't use 2020 anymore. They use 6.6 or the 2020.
They use what?
6.6, which is 6 metres and 6 metres.
Oh, because 20 is feet, isn't it?
Yards. 20...
20 yards?
20 feet. 20 feet, yeah, you're right. Sorry, yeah, 20 feet, 20 feet, which is the optimal distance for perfect vision.
Right.
And that's it, really. That's what I was just...
So so it's 20 feet in the left eye and 20 feet in the right eye?
Yeah.
But you can have better than that?
Well, yeah, I mean, on the test itself, the normal optician's test that they have, where you read down to the fourth line, is what's the level for perfect vision.
Right.
If you can read below that, then I suppose that's what they must mean.
OK, and I'm going to cut you off just because I'm a little bit bored. Be all honest. Can we play a song? Is that all right to play a song? Let's... Robert, would you like to hear the Quincy theme or the Hawaii Five-0 theme?
I prefer to hear Hawaii Five-0.
Yeah, stay there, Robert, you got it. Oh, hang on a minute. Now, I've got to do something with the computer. Here we go.
If you get in trouble, bring it home to me. Whether I am near you or across the sea, I will think of something to do. I'll be on the lookout for you, and I'll find you. You can count on me. And don't you let 'em get you up against the wall, 'cause I'll be there to catch you, and I won't let you fall. Call me if they hit you below. Call me when there's nowhere to go, and I'll be there. You can count on me. And if they all desert you and you start to bend, you know I won't let them hurt you, and I don't pretend. Don't call if you got nothing to say. Don't call me if you just want to play, but call me on Devil's Day. You can count on me. You can count on. You can count on. You can count on. You can count on me.
Is there does Sammy Davis drop one in the middle of this song? Did you hear that? Have a listen. Hang on, it's about here. Indulge me. Sorry, hang on. Somewhere along here, Sammy Davis drops one. Hang on. There, what's that? Sammy Davis drops one. Wasn't that one of his...
That was like dial-a-disc-in.
It was just like dial-a-disc, except you didn't have to put money into the telephone.
No. You wanted to know about the This Morning weather presenter.
I certainly did, yes.
Yes, like your previous emailer said, it's Robin Lermit, right?
Yeah. This was the guy that won a competition on This Morning to become a weather presenter.
Yes. And
is he still around?
Yeah. Robin Lermit sometimes does the ITV national weather.
Oh, right, yeah.
And also he sometimes does the both for local weathers here in the south and also in the London area.
How much do you reckon a top weatherman like him gets paid a year?
I don't know, for £60,000?
I would have thought it'd been like 100 grand.
Nah. The top ones must only get the top whack. Your Michael Fishers, etc.
The governors?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Robert, listen, thank you for that. Good work.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff there. Coming up, after the latest news and travel information, we will pick the best caller of the last 4 days' shows. Who has been the most excellent contributor? We'll find out after this. Hi. Oh, I've come over all queer. I've got quite a bad headache. It's probably from the stress of the last half hour or so of the show. And Chris gave me some aspirin. I put them in my mouth. I think they are the aspirins you're supposed to dissolve, because they started dissolving in my mouth. Is that bad? Is that going to kill me? They started dissolving in my mouth, Chris. Like,
Did you take them with water?
Well, I put water in my mouth and swallowed it, but you saw me put them straight into my mouth, not into a cup.
They were paracetamol, not asprin.
I'm allergic to paracetamol.
Oops.
Oh dear. Anyway. 0870 90909 is the move. I know if you want to give us a call. Now, what we do on a Friday is we like to look back at the last 4 days' shows and find the best ringer of the last 4 days' shows. Who's made the greatest contribution to the show? Who's been the most entertaining, the most intellectual, the most inspiring? Well, this week we go back to Forest Gate and we say, B, congratulations, you're the best ringer of the last 4 days' shows.
Touché, maestro, touché.
Congratulations, how do you feel?
I'm overwhelmed, monsieur. I don't know. I cannot describe it in words to you.
Okay, well then don't. Now, you called in the other day because the show was a little bit rubbish, and you were...
Stop it, you fool, you idiot! You ruined the... God, sorry, Mike. Excuse me, monsieur.
What's happening there, B?
That is my house worker. He wanted to get the phone from me. You know, he wanted to take the phone away from me, monsieur.
No.
Yes,
Well-
the goddamn idiot. You fool!
Okay, just steady on. Yeah, okay, you back with us, B?
Yes.
Okay, so, you called in because the show was a little bit rubbish, and you also had been, best ringer of the last 4 days the week before, and you wanted to thank everybody. Do you remember that?
Oh, that is right, monsieur.
This is
I
what...
cannot believe it.
This is what you said. Oh, hang on, I've knackered this. How does this work? Oh, hang on, here we go.
Well, I just want to say thank you to a lot of people, like behind the staff, LBC, and you as well, and everyone behind the scene, you know, for making me choose be the number one.
Wow, good words there, B.
Yes, I was bamboozled that day. You caught me on the hop, you know.
Yes. Well, you called in, though.
Yes, I did call in. Yes, I did.
Then you went on to tell us what it was like to be the best ringer for a second time.
You don't know how much thrill that is to me. That is like find a gold mine in Africa, you know?
Yeah, and what is...
Mamma mia. This is so great, so beautiful. Me. Yes, Maria, she used to make shoes in this old factory, you know, for shoes. Yes, she used to make shoes. Yes, Michelle, keep going. Sorry that I have this new house worker. He's Spanish, monsieur, and he speaks French, and goddamn, he cannot understand a word of French. I don't know where they get these workers from, monsieur. I have to go to the agency, and I went to the agency last time. You know what happened to me? They don't even know their name, monsieur. I cannot believe it. I just had to walk out that place. It just killed me almost instantly. I just do not know how these people operate, and they operate by 9:30. If you ever appointment at 9:30, they call you at 9:30. Say, God damn you! You know, how am I supposed to know this? You know, people are changing the world around these days. You know. Yes, keep on. Sorry, monsieur, you do not want to hear my troubles of the world. I've been up and down the country yesterday, all over London, to look for my lab, and I couldn't find it, and I was so goddamn depressed. You know, I just had to say, I was so depressed, I started looking all over my house, and I couldn't believe it. The goddamn lab was in my cupboard, monsieur. You know, and I've been looking for all over London town. I contacted NASA, and I told them, monsieur, do you know me? And the girl said, I love you, B. I love you. I said, I'll save you, my darling. I'll come for you. But no one told me that my lab was in my cupboard, monsieur. But I have a lamp in there. This is the light. This is my house. So I am happy. Thank you, sir. Yes, go on. Monsieur Ian, I wanted to raise a question for the listeners. Jean-Pierre Albertino, where are you? Salvatore, where are you? Uncle, don't leave me in this town, huh? Yes, there's all amigos everywhere. I'm sorry, monsieur, I'm trying to learn French and it's new for Esperanto. I get mixed up with, my German and my English and my French. So, please excuse my language. Yes, sir. carry on. We were going with the award. Yes, sir. I was getting the... Yes, sir. I was getting to be my color of the week, and I wanted to be glorified. Yes. And I was wanted to see the topic with you.
British Airways.
Sherilyn's in the Hanwell.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, my love.
My little MySpace mate.
Oh!
You don't even know who I am.
No, I don't.
You've made me your friend and you don't even know who I am.
I have
so
nearly...
I thought, I'll ring you for a little friendly chat.
I have nearly 2,500
I know,
friends on MySpace. I have more friends on MySpace than Frank Sidebottom.
Do you know how many friends I've got on MySpace?
62.
9.
Oh, that's disappointing.
9, isn't that terrible?
That's sad.
But that is because I just can't be bothered to sit on there and...
Put some nudie pictures up, Sherilyn.
No.
It works for
My
me.
friend said that, and
Yeah.
I said no.
Go on, we'll put one up on, that's a bit saucy.
Well, I have got one up on the... my profile picture isn't like that. And my friend said that I should put that on there, but I get enough idiots ringing me, contacting me through there. I've been proposed to this week, and I've had a man contact me and say that he needs to fulfil his fantasies before he reaches 50.
And what's his fantasy?
Oh, he didn't tell me. He just says that I need a woman that's very open-minded and would help me fulfil my sexual fantasies.
You might as well go.
I know, but he looks horrible. I mean, if he looks nice,
I've got to do some business. Sorry, hang on. Sorry, I'll get in trouble.
Ian.
Sorry. This next week, you could win a Nintendo DS Lite and a copy of Brain Training Game, all next week with James O'Brien. You exercise your brain to answer James O'Brien's logic question. Play all next week to train your brain with LBC 97.3 and a Nintendo DS Lite. There we go.
Fantastic.
We can go back to like your mucky past now.
Well, I haven't got a mucky pass. So I thought I'd ring you up and I'll just have a little chat about my coming weekend, shall I?
What? Your what weekend?
My coming weekend.
What's happening this coming weekend?
Well, it's not very interesting, but hey-ho.
Right.
I'm going out tonight to a karaoke.
Oh, God.
See, I'm getting out and about more. Then I
Yeah,
can meet more friends.
karaoke isn't going out.
It is.
Okay.
Okay? And tomorrow I'm just going to do shopping. And on Sunday, I've booked some busking at Angel, but I don't know whether I'm going to go or not.
Oh, I know who you are.
You know who I am?
I've read your profile.
Oh, you actually bothered to read it?
Of course I did, yeah.
Oh, you're such a friend, Ian.
You're quite saucy.
I'm not quite saucy. I've only got one sort of saucy-esque picture on there. That was a long time ago.
Good work. Well, tomorrow I'm working and Sunday I'm working. So my weekend is, guess what? Working.
So do you think I should go busking on Sunday? Be my friend and talk to me about whether I should go busking.
Yes, you should, of course. I used to go busking and I was always lucky if I got enough to get a haircut.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
You do start to think, is the effort worth the reward?
Well, sing us a song now, Sherilyn.
Oh, no, I don't sound good over the radio.
What do you mean?
It's sort of like, it's the object, really, of anyone becoming a singer.
Yes, I suspect that maybe you don't sound good anywhere.
Well, I'm trying to work out how to put I recorded a CD, and I'm trying to work out how to get that on MySpace.
Now, you need to open up a new MySpace account, but it needs to be a music account.
Yes, I have got the music one.
Well, then you just load it up as an MP3. It's dead easy.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'd have to work out how to do it. I need your computer man to come round and sing.
Oh, Stephen Murdoch. Well, you know.
Was he nice? Was he nice, sort of, you know?
He was good looking, lad, but I don't know if he'll be. I don't know if he'll be coming back.
Oh, really?
We got
upset him.
a little bit tense at the end.
Oh, dear.
Yes.
Oh, I don't want someone without a sense of humour.
No, that'll be.
Oh, no.
Do you know what? I'm really looking forward to going home. I was saying I'm going home tonight. I've got to work when I get home. I've got to plan the thing I'm doing tomorrow.
Have you still got your headache?
Yeah.
It's awful. I had a headache at work for 3 days, and it's horrible.
Sherilyn, I have to go.
Bye, Ian.
There we go. Lovely. 0870 9090 973. When will it ever end?
No way do I ever listen to Ian Lee.
Shut your face. So, been a busy show today. We've had Stephen Murdoch in, the computer expert. Thank you for all your input on that. We're talking about Duncan Bannatyne, having your eyesight better than 2020, and pretty much anything. I've taken some paracetamol, but I should have dissolved them, but they dissolved in my mouth and now in my gut. Is that poisonous? Will I die? And, you know, it's the weekend. Come on, whatever you want to talk about in it. I'm not bothered. Ali!
Yes, dear.
Hey!
Who gave you the paracetamol, mate?
Agent Chris did, mate.
Did he? You know, if you do die from it,
Yeah.
you know you can end up in prison for that. Life. He murdered you.
Yeah, murder. Yes. I could sue him, though, if I died, couldn't I?
Yeah, you could sue him. It's not going to be much use to this, though, is it?
No.
All right, Geese?
Is that it?
That's it, mate.
You wasted money on that?
I'd do him if I was you.
Okay, there we go. Absolute. I've still got that Yes record in my bag. We could play the 19-minute song that is Close to the Edge. Henry!
Hello there.
Hello, Henry.
What's the name of this computer chair that's really, really supposed to be supersonic?
I've not got... He's taken the details away. This is the chair that Stephen Murdoch brought in with him. It's quite a big piece of equipment.
Mm-hmm. But you haven't got the details?
I've not got the details. He took them with... He's taken all the flyers and everything with him now. Why, do you know about computer chairs?
No. But I've got a computer.
Right.
So, how do I track down this chair?
Well, I tell you what, if I can send Stephen an email, actually, and see if he can let me know about it.
Yeah.
Do you have trouble with your back?
I don't know. But I've got a computer, and, you know...
Have you got a computer?
Yes.
Excellent. Oh dear, I've accidentally cut him off. What is going on? This has all gone all very bizarre all of a sudden. Paul's in the Hastings.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Paul. Are you going to be a weirdo or a freak?
No.
Okay.
No, just wanted to call you to say that you inspired me with that Hawaii 5-0 theme.
Yes. I did what?
You inspired me with the Hawaii 5-0 theme.
Oh, in what way did I inspire you?
Well, I'm setting up a system for the London Hi-Fi show.
Oh no, you sent me an email about this.
I did. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, carry on. This is very exciting news. Tell everyone, Paul.
Well, I was looking for a killer track to play at the show.
So what show is this? Just like Hi-Fi's on display and stuff, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
It's in the Park Inn Hotel at Heathrow.
Classy.
And we all have a room each, and we set up our systems.
Really? So it's all different CD players?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for that, you know, I'm inviting you to the show on our VIP list.
Well, that's very kind of you. What does the VIP list entitle me to?
Well, as I put in my email, you can share the complimentary custard cream that they leave in the hotel room, and I might even make you a cup of tea.
Well, I don't drink tea,
Okay.
and they only give you 3 custard creams, don't they?
Well, as I said, you can share them with me. We can split it in half, the middle one.
Well, Paul, I'm going to say no, but best. So you're going there just to sell CD players?
Well, yeah, expensive ones, the whole system.
How expensive is an expensive one?
I think the system we've got is about 80,000.
Sweet Lord, what? £80,000 for us? You're winding me up.
No.
80,000?
Yeah.
But what? And this isn't for the home, though.
It is, yeah.
What is he talking about?
Look on my website and you'll see. It's on my email.
I'll have a look in a minute.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. 80,000
Yeah, we've got a 20 grand CD player.
pounds?
£20,000 CD player.
Yeah.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Then we've got a 10 grand amplifier, which is 4 boxes and weighs 150 kilos.
Yeah.
Then we've got a record player for 10 grand.
Hang on a minute. I thought everything was getting smaller and more compact these days, but that's getting bigger.
This is all sort of high end, they call it.
Very high end, yes.
Yes, it's all a bit obscure and sort of all these little people in their sheds making all this esoteric equipment.
Okay, so it's
Yeah. So
but it's definitely worth looking up, is it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, have a look. See
Okay,
what-
I'll check it
And
out.
I know you were looking for a rack or something, so give us a call and we'll sort you out with something.
Paul, you're a good lad. Thank you very much. I've got someone making me, the carpenter, who's not been in touch since he came round, who's going to craft me a CD rack and stereo thing that goes around a corner. It's going to be fantastic when it comes out. Jason's in the Eastbourne.
Hello, Mr. Lee. How are you?
Oh, do you know what, Jason? I'm in an all right mood considering I've got a headache and I'm tired and I've got to work tonight and tomorrow and Sunday night.
Oh well, it's tough at the top, isn't it, mate?
It's tough about a third of the way up, yes.
Anyway, 2 things quickly, if I may.
Yes, sir.
First thing, opticians, don't trust them.
No, yes, I think every time you go to an optician's, they're going to say you need glasses.
They have an inherent interest in telling you fibs.
Yeah.
I went about 10 years ago and they told me that I needed glasses,
Yeah.
bottom of the range ones.
Yeah.
I bought 2 pairs, cost about 150 quid.
Yes.
You know, one, they give you the free sunglasses, one's thrown in as well.
Yes!
They're, you know, they're the ones that make you look like Ted Bundy.
Yes.
And,
yeah. Oh, for the bloke from Cheers?
No, that's Ted Danson.
Oh, right.
Ted Bundy.
I always confuse those two.
And,
luckily I wasn't on the jury, so that's fine.
I wore them for the first 3 days.
Yes.
And every time after you take them off, you can't see anything for about 2 hours.
Wow.
Your eyes have to readjust.
Them's his crazy glasses.
Yeah, well, no, what happens is your eyes become dependent on the glasses.
Oh, right, okay, yes.
So if you keep wearing them, your eyes become more and more, kind of dependent. So I just gave them up, and 10 years on, my eyesight is perfect still.
Yeah.
So it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
So they like telling you fibs. The second thing, Ian, is I coming next Friday to the Ali Pally.
Oh, you're the boxing Jason.
The boxing, that's the one, man.
I don't think I'm going to be able to come.
Oh, come on, Ian. I was thinking of asking Verinda as well.
He won't come, he's a bottler. The thing is...
I thought she could be a ring card girl.
She's not as hot as Holly.
No?
Yeah. Now, the thing is, I thought I could get out of the thing I'm doing next Friday, and it's looking unlikely that I'm going to be able to.
Never mind.
Can't you put it on a Saturday or something?
Well, we have to go on Friday night for Sky, but this isn't. You know, we've got another one in October. So
let me know when the one in October is. Cause it's not that I don't want to come or anything like that. It's just the thing that I've got booked. It's looking like I can't really cancel it. But I would love to come to the one in October.
And you're going to miss we have booked those 2 ring card girls as well, mate. So you're going to miss them.
Well, Jason, listen, thank you very much for the invite.
Cheers, Ian.
You're a good lad. Thanks very much for that. There we go. I've turned down my first boxing fight. Oh, dear.
Imagine buying...
Sarah!
Hi.
Hi there.
How are you?
Oh, I'm tired. I've got a headache. I've got a really stiff neck. I suspect I may have a migraine on its way.
Oh, poor thing.
Oh, boy.
Listen, have you been shooting today in the studio?
Yeah, filming we call it, but yes.
Filming. You know, that's why you have the headache. It's the studio lights.
It's never affected me before.
Well, I don't know, but once I went in and I had a weird kind of a headache.
Yeah, I kind of do it quite often, and it's never affected me before, but my eyes are a little bit blurry at the moment. I think I may have a migraine coming on. This is not good news.
Oh.
This is bad news.
Yeah.
Oh,
So are you going to be on tomorrow, I hope?
Well, I've got to write something tonight, and then I'm on another radio station tomorrow, and, oh, God. Oh, well, never mind. It could be worse. It could be building walls or fighting a war.
Yeah. Yeah. Always look on the bright side of life.
That's what I try and do. Thank you for that. Let's go to June.
Hi.
Hello, June.
I thought, just to be fair to the opticians, I'd tell you, I went to the opticians this morning, had my eye test, got the same glasses I've had for nearly 2 years, and he said, your vision hasn't altered. You don't need new glasses unless you want a new frame. So I came away and said, thank you very much.
Well, well done you, June.
OK, so some of them are honest.
Some of them are. Thank you very much. Richard's in the Wickford.
Oh, hello, Mr. Lee.
Yes, sir.
No, I got to disagree with the last caller. Opticians are dangerous people.
OK, tell us your story.
No, I was wounded in a nasty dodgeball incident and lost the use of my eye.
Whoa, hey, whoa. Were you playing the dodgeball as a youngster or as a grown-up professional?
No, it was pure amateurish wounding by I think it was a drummer. It was quite a ruthless wound,
yes.
And it kind of all filled up with blood in there.
Your eye filled up with blood?
Yes, yeah, it was horrible. And if I leant forward, it was like a red mist, like the beginning of 007.
Wow, well, as I say, fantastic, terrible, but fantastic.
Yeah, well, no, it was interesting.
But you wouldn't go to the opticians because of that?
Well, I kind of thought it would pass after a couple of days, but I decided to go to the opticians just in case there might have been some kind of damage.
Yeah.
And they said, well, you've obviously got a problem seeing out of it. We need to get you sorted out with some glasses.
What?
And I thought, well, no, actually, I think I'm going to go to the hospital as I can't see out of it, which I probably should have done originally.
Yeah,
but,
that would have made sense, yes.
Yeah, this is quite true, very true.
Yeah.
It's just some minor wounding. It's okay now. I can see perfectly okay without the aid of glasses.
So they were trying to sell you glasses despite the fact that you had been injured, and therefore it was unnecessary for you to be wearing glasses. Rather, you should have a new eye or something installed.
Well, it was along those kind of lines. I think they were just hoping to get some glasses on me, and then maybe as it deteriorated over the period of time that treatment, they could actually sell me more thicker glasses and more expensive glasses over the time.
Do people still get glass eyes these days? Do you remember when I was young, you used to see a lot of people with glass eyes? A lot of people. But you don't see them now. Or maybe you do, but they're so good, you don't realise they're glass eyes.
Maybe they're better. Can you actually get ones that actually move with the other eye as well?
Yes, or glass eyes that you can actually see through.
You can see through? Well, surely you would only
Oh, that wouldn't work. Yeah, no, ignore that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I guess because glass eyes used to be obviously glass eyes, and I remember my dad had a fake glass eye. I think maybe a lot of dads did this. He sort of, I don't know how he got one, but he had a fake glass eye, and he would pretend to take his eye out and show it to me. But it wasn't his eye. He had two eyes. He's a weird bloke.
Yeah, no. So he actually had a glass eye, and he would take it out and show you his glass eye.
But it wasn't his glass eye.
Ah.
He had a glass eye in his hand, but he had two real eyes in his head, but he'd close one eye and pretend to squeeze, root around a bit, and pretend that he'd taken out a glass eye.
Oh, I see, with the trickery.
With trickery that dads can do to a 4-year-old, and the 4-year-old goes, ah! That's horrible!
It's most frightening indeed. Now, no one's ever played that kind of trickery on me. I don't think I've ever even known anyone with a glass eye, but if they're that good that they move with the other eye now...
Well, then that would confuse things. Richard, thank you for that. It's Damien. Oh, Damien's got a manky eye.
Yes, and one day I might even have a glass eye, and then I can tell you if I can see through it.
Well, do people still get given glass eyes now? I suppose they do, but you just don't... They're not as obvious as they used to be.
I'd imagine that they look a lot better, but if you looked at them and moved your head, then their eye wouldn't move with your head. Well,
the eye would move with your head, but it wouldn't move. You couldn't keep your head still and look around with it.
No, their eye wouldn't move. You'd be able to see that if you moved to their left or their right, that glass eye wouldn't follow you.
I've got you. I'm there. Yes.
Yeah, excellent. You were saying that you've got a headache and all that.
Very bad headache. Yeah.
Yeah, we shook hands today. At the soup, just in case there's anyone new listeners. Probably not though.
No, au contraire.
Before.
Yes.
Have you seen that episode of 2400 where the guy shakes the president's hand?
Hang on, Chris. Have you seen this episode? It's 24, not 20. 2400.
2400. I think there's 4400.
Chris, have you seen this episode of 24 where the president's hand gets shaken?
Which series?
Then you should go out. Seriously, go out.
Go and get a drink.
Go and get a Twix. Actually.
All right. I wasn't going to get a Twix.
No, but you should do, because... Get this, Damien. Chris has only just seen the first series of 24.
How long did it take him?
Well, it's took him... He's done, like, one episode a year. There you go. Good
Can you put your mouth near the mic, please?
I'm just giving him 10 bob so he can go and get me a Twix. That'll be good for my headache, wouldn't it? A load of chocolate. Go out of listening range, Chris. Ignore Bob in Thamesmead. He can wait. He's a fool. Go on. I don't want you to hear this, because we're about to discuss 24. The bit where the president's hand gets shaken and he collapses. I think it's the end of...
he starts off getting, like, a neck ache and, like, a headache.
Well, I've got that. You're saying you poisoned me, are you?
What? No, just saying, you shook a lot of people's hands today. It could have happened.
I had an email from a girl that said she was there, but she didn't... I didn't meet any girls there.
There was a guy in front of me to my right, and it's not Fridge, he's a great bloke.
Yeah.
He had serious body odour.
Who did? Oh, well... No, Fenella... has emailed just to say, I saw you recording this morning. You look even better in the flesh. But I didn't meet her.
I?
No, not you, Damien. Damien, you blagged a seat, for God's sake. Anyway, we're being too in. And
that's very good, wasn't it? It was warm when you got it, though.
This is only relevant to 8 people that were also there. The rest of London is going, what?
Who were all the other people then? They were staff of that place, were they?
Yeah, yes, pretty much. Bob!
Good afternoon, Ian.
Good afternoon, Bob.
There's a good programme on telly you might want to watch tonight.
Oh, right, yeah, go ahead.
It's after Lee's Glastonbury concert.
Oh!
2003.
Oh, what time's that on?
10:30, BBC 4.
I've got it on a DVD.
So have I.
But I can't get the DVD to work.
Oh.
It's also got Jules Holland on there as well. But I can't get it to... Oh, I'm having that. Thank you for that, Bob. I shall watch that with tears in my eyes, literally.
Oh, so would I.
He's a great... They're showing... Oh, we've got 30 seconds. I can be a bit self-indulgent. The London Film Festival in October, they're showing a documentary about love with Arthur Lee's last ever interview.
Oh, that's a must-see, then.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's called Love Story or something silly like that.
Oh, brilliant.
Good lad. Thank you, Bob.
Have a good weekend, Ian.
Cheers, mate. There we go. That was nice. A little bit... it doesn't matter. It's the weekend. We can be self-indulgent, for God's sakes, can't we? 0870... 9090973 is the telephone number. If you want to give me a call, I don't really mind now. And of course, you can email ian@lbc.co.uk.
If you've just missed...
Are we on the radio? I was having a little Twix there because I thought I had at least another 30-second advert. And then, Joe, dig this. I thought we had another 30 seconds.
Yeah, so did I.
And I'm there chomping on a Twix, and suddenly the red light comes on. Helen points at me, and I'm what? What's going on here? Hang on.
They stitched you up, mate. They stitched you up.
I've been stitched up like a kipper.
You have.
Joe, listen, we only have 15 seconds till the news. Can you tease London with what you're going to talk about in just a few moments' time?
Yeah, I'll wait till the news. I'll listen to the news.
Can you give us a little teaser as to what it might be about?
Oh, it's banknotes and money.
Oh, good lad. Always exciting. Joe, stay there. We'll speak to you very shortly. Wait. Don't play at me, part, mate. 0870 9090 973. We're speaking to Joe about banknotes and money after this.
Available.
Joe's in the Kensington.
You all right, Ian? How's it going, mate?
Very well. Coming up in just 4 short minutes, we'll be having the 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update.
That means you're almost close to home time, yeah?
Oh, God, yes. Not only have I got a headache and I've got a tense neck, I'm getting cramp in my right...
God, you are in the wars.
Calf muscle.
You are in the wars.
Something's going on. I'm getting a migraine, I know it, man. Seriously, my vision's a little bit blurry. Never mind. Yeah, maybe. I've got glasses. I don't wear them because when I went, the opticians said you need glasses, and then when I went to the hospital for a checkup, they said, well, your eyes are perfect.
Yeah, see. The opticians are right with them people saying they're just out for the money.
Exactly.
Trying to sell you £300.
Anyway, Joe, so you called in to talk about money. Money.
Right, you know I'm a cab driver, right? I'm take loads of cash all day long.
Of course you are.
Yes.
And you declare some of it as well, don't you, to the taxman?
Just a small amount, yeah.
Yes, good lad.
Yeah, I tell them I go to work 1 day a week. Anyway, I remember a few months ago you were saying about writing on fibres your Ian Lee logo.
Oh, well, yeah, but what was this? Someone called in with the suggestion to promote the show, writing, or maybe this was Chris's idea, actually, to write, listen to Ian Lee or something on £5 notes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, someone's gone one better, and on a £10 note, they've done a speech box coming out of the Queen's mouth, and on it they've put, listen to Ian Lee on LBC 97, and the 3's a bit skewed up, 97.3 FM, yes. 3 till 6:30.
Hey, fantastic!
I couldn't believe it, and it's got the Queen saying it. Now, normally, when they write on banknotes, they sort of take them out of circulation, but it's an old tatty note, but, I mean, it's quite amusing, and I just thought I'd let you know that someone has actually done it.
When people write on banknotes, they get taken out of circulation?
Yeah, I'm sure that if you write things like... because I've only had a few in my time where people have wrote things like the Queen saying, like, up yours and things like that.
Why does that make me laugh? Yeah.
Things like that, but I think when they go in the banks, they get taken out of circulation, because obviously it's defacing banknotes.
Of course.
But this one seems to have slipped through.
I'll give you a £5 for it.
Ooh, well, you can have half of it.
Maybe not. Joe, listen,
you can have the bit.
Yeah, thank you for that. Good lad.
No worries, Mr.
Well
Lee,
spotted. Let me know if any more get into your greasy palms. Gus is in the Surbiton.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
I was just ringing to say, I'm a big fan of the seafood, and while I was down in Brighton the other week, I had the misfortune to try some jellied eels.
Oh.
And they were absolutely disgusting.
I've seen them up close, and they look rank. Can you describe what they tasted like?
It was... Have you ever tried a pickled herring?
No.
Right.
I've not really had much fish in my life, I'll be honest with you.
It's a cross between a chicken and a pickled herring.
Oh, jeez.
But it's very unpleasant. I think it tastes a lot worse than it looks.
Why did you have one? What made you think this would be a good idea?
I was down there. They have these little stalls along the beach. They sell little pots of seafood.
Yeah.
And so I had some squid, and that was awesome. And some whelks, which I've never had before. They were also great. Any seafood in general, I'm quite a big fan.
Have you ever had a winkle?
I have had a winkle before, yeah.
I saw footage today of a live winkle.
Oh.
It looked disgusting.
Well, what can I say?
Gus, do you still get the guy... I used to get this in pubs, sort of, maybe not in town, maybe sort of just on the edges of town. A guy would come into a pub about 10:30, dressed completely in white, with a little basket, and he'd sell, like, seafood and stuff.
No, I used to have one, I used to come from Droitwich, and I used to have one where he came in and sold various meats.
Oh, there's me. No, we used to go to the pub in Slough, the Farn and Pump. And this guy would come in, and he'd have, like, all dressed in white, little white hat, little basket, and he'd sell, like, shellfish and all that kind of rubbish. It's a strange thing to sell 10:30 in a pub.
It is. It's better for you than a kebab.
It's better for you than the kebab. Gus, thank you for that. I've got to stop because, oh, look, it's 1 second. Here we go, 5:38.
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
Yep.
Hi, this is Stephen for the Ian Lee show correspondent.
Yeah.
Ian Lee, the real Ian Lee, landed his 3 to 6:30 wireless job by calling up the Clive Bull show and trying to be funny. He succeeded well on getting his job anyway. Stephen from Golders Green, the Ian Lee show correspondent.
Oh, that was poor. That was poor.
Hi, this is Cassidy calling from Gakitoville, Lordy and Eurovision correspondent, and here's my update. Finnish brewer Olvi recently launched a new line of soft drinks in honour of hard rockers' victory in Greece. Lordi Cola has already been stocked on shelves across Finland with 6 different labels that Mr. Lordi designed for Olvi's new product, who proclaims himself as a fan of cola drinks. This is not the first time Finland has seen banned-branded drinks, with Nightwish beer being a consumed favourite. Somehow, I don't see Tesco buying into the idea. Joke me a ripper, I'll be back for breakfast.
Hi, I'm Annabelle from the Woodford, the Super Cousin Kids Uber Veteran correspondent, and here is my update. Apple, the computer and iPod maker, have unveiled a new idea to make films available to buy the day they are released on DVD. They can then be downloaded to your iPod for around £10. This could be the next big Christmas gift, and iPod experts say a widescreen iPod could be next in the production line. And to everyone listening, have a great weekend.
Oh, that's nice. Lovely. Well done. Oh, that was the last one, wasn't it? Sorry, I got to put that one. You know how it works. Lynn is in the Primrose Hill.
Hello. Yes, I'm your opera singer, but I'll spare you the singing.
Yes, please. I've got a headache today.
Yeah, I know, and it was too much before anyway.
That was awful.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yes.
Anyway, I just wanted to say, I've got to make a complaint. Nick, what's his name? Ferrari, in the morning.
Oh, he's still on, is he?
I think so.
Oh, right, okay.
But I switch him off.
Yes.
Because I am sick and tired of hearing about his fat bottom.
Right.
What's wrong with him? Why does he keep talking about his bottom? And he keeps talking about women's, children, nipples. I think he's a dirty old man.
Does he keep talking about nipples?
Yeah, he talks about nipples and always referring to his bottom. I'm sorry, but it's just not right.
I like the way you say sorry.
Well, I'm Welsh.
Well, no, well, hang on, love. Calm down. I'm complimenting you. Don't get stroppy.
No, excuse me. Saying you're Welsh doesn't mean you're on the defensive.
It did when you said it.
Oh, was I a bit aggressive?
You were a little bit aggressive, but then guess what? I like that as well. I don't like that laugh. That's a bit blokey. Seriously.
Well, I am a bloke. Yeah.
Oh, God.
A bit dykey blokey.
Okay, well, there you go. That's what? Okay, so, may I suggest you don't listen to Nick Ferris then?
No, do you know, I've got to switch it off because it's actually making me feel depressed.
Okay. Terry Wogan, Radio 2.
He patronises. He had that lovely girl, you know.
Does he patronise people?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you know the lovely girl, Jade Goody?
Sorry?
She was on there, Jade Goody.
The lovely girl, Jade Goody?
Jade Goody, you know Jade Goody?
The porcine, useless lump that came, third in Big Brother, and is the most irritating person you could ever be forced to work with.
Yeah, but you know what? I prefer her to bloody Ferris.
Do you know what? I prefer Ferris.
No.
I've worked with that silly cow. I prefer Ferris. She's a ridiculous, obnoxious idiot.
I don't care. He was patronising.
Good, he should patronise her. She's as thick as anything, as useless as anything.
Anyway,
I've never studied his backside.
Well, he's definitely fixated on it.
Yes. Well, maybe I don't know. I've lost the power to communicate and create a sentence. I just want to go home now. Sam's in the Epping.
Hello.
Hello, Sam.
Hello, gorgeous. I love listening to you.
Okay.
You keep getting a headache.
Well, no, I don't. I haven't had one for a while, but I've got one now, and it's a real humdinger. I can't see properly.
You're not eating your amino acids.
No, I always leave those to one side. Don't you finish your amino acids, otherwise you're not getting any pudding.
You need, if you're a vegetarian, to eat at least 4 Brazil nuts a day and a handful of mixed seeds.
I'm not eating nuts or seeds.
Why?
Because they is horrible.
Yeah, but if you're going to be a vegetarian, then you've got to do that.
Well, you don't have to eat nuts if you're a vegetarian.
Well, it replaces them, and you need to eat quinoa, which is a grain, which is full of all your amino acids.
Quinoa.
If you don't eat meat...
I used to go to school with a kid called
Then you
quinoa.
need to eat your amino acids.
OK, Sam, well, thank you very much for that, but you don't need to eat nuts. I may be allergic to nuts for all you know, and you could have just hurt me with your cruel jibes. 0870 9090 973. Probably a good time to give us a call about now. Yes, Bob.
Good afternoon, Ian.
Good afternoon to you, Bob. I had another email the other day requesting membership to your club.
Excellent.
I deleted it by mistake, sorry.
Oh, dear. Okay, c'est la vie. Can I tell you a bit of breaking news?
Please do, yes.
I have set up a blog. May I tell you what it is?
I suppose so.
www.thegianthogweed.
Hang on a minute. Let me just get the internet up. www.thegiant what?
Hogweed, Hogweed, the giant hogweed,
Yes.
one word, of course.
Yes.
.blogspot.com.
Blogspot.com. Okay, let's have a little look. Well, nothing's happening so far.
Well, something wrong with your connection, mate, because it is definitely there.
So maybe there's something wrong with your website address. It's not opening up. Yes.
www.thegianthogweed.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Join my new association, page
There you
1,
go.
the Non-Conformist Erith and District River Widening Association. Tenants. A, to not conform, B, to be environmentally friendly. Okay, well done.
Thank you.
You've got 2 comments on there. Let's see what the comments are. Hang
Yeah.
on. Let's see who's posted a comment. These blogs are endlessly entertaining, aren't they, eh? God, what's wrong with this computer? Why is it so slow? Interesting statement. I might give this some thought. As member number 1 of the American chapter, I say long live the Nicaragua.
There you go.
Excellent. Well, good work, you. Well done.
Can I make another comment, please?
Oh, if you might. You know, I've given up caring, Bob. You can do what you want.
Thank you, Ian. It's just that lady who was going on about Nick Ferrari, she's absolutely right, you know.
Yes.
He obviously has some kind of bottom fetish and a nipple one. He was talking about nipples that fall off, which at 8 o'clock in the morning I find that rather disturbing.
Yes, but you still found time to call him in this morning, didn't you?
I beg your pardon?
You called him up this morning, didn't you?
Oh, absolutely. I call him every day. Do you know they will not take a call from me if their topic is political? You know, all these little magazine-y things are fine, but if there's something heavy, he won't take my calls, which is very naughty.
Why is that? Because you're dull?
No, it's because I am succinct and absolutely on the plot.
Wow,
and,
on the plot.
You know what the most hated thing in the world is, Ian?
Fascism.
The truth.
Oh, right, okay, that's hated more than fascism, is it, and hunger?
If you read my blog, you'll see that there's a comment at the top of the introduction to that effect, and this is the fact.
Yes.
Nothing is hated on.
Oh dear, accidentally cut him off. Jay.
Hello, Mr. Lee.
Hello, sir. What can I do for you?
You know that Bob geezer?
Yes.
He probably doesn't get on Nick's show purely because he's so very interesting, but anyway.
It could be the case, yes.
Yeah, opticians. I'm actually an optician.
Oh, here we go.
And no, I'm not going to, you know what, there are people who are probably really crap and probably tell you the wrong things.
Yes.
But you can actually spot some really, really good things and some really important things when you're doing an eye test, like brain tumours and diabetes and all those things which people wouldn't have known they had.
Yeah, but I've been in there and they've made me pay 100 quid for glasses, and then I've gone somewhere else and they said, well, your eyes are fine, though. You don't need glasses.
Yeah, it depends where you went. I won't ask you to name, obviously, where you went, but there are some really crappy, snidey opticians out there as well.
Jake, well, listen, 10 out of 10 for using the word snidey. We don't hear that word very often. Snidey means, like, underhand and beneath the law, I think, doesn't it? If I get you snidey... Or does it mean nasty? Snide is like a crime. So if I got you some snide baccy, it means I've got you some stolen or imported illegally tobacco.
Sneaky.
No, well, no, it's different. Snide is different from sneak. Snide's different from sneak, isn't it, Danny? Danny? Danny, can you hear me? Can you feel me near you? Danny, can you see me? Can I help to cheer you? Oh, Danny, Danny. Oh. This is really psychedelic. I've seen
Ian.
it. Is that Danny?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know, man. I got lost in some time warp or something.
I was singing, do you know that? I was singing a song from Tommy the Rock Opera, and what I did brilliantly was I took the word Tommy out, and I thought, well, what can I replace it with? I know, I put the word Danny in there.
Ian, that's why you got so many listeners, man, because you are so inventive. That's brilliant.
I know Tommy the Rock Opera!
Oh, man, you're excellent. I was going to ring up and say, look, man.
Ian?
Oh, sorry, I nearly got you there.
You didn't nearly get me. You slipped an Ian, excuse my language, and it's Ian.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get you one day. Ian?
Yes, Dar?
One day, right, just start eating meat again, and your health might actually buck up a bit. What? You know?
But I don't want to eat meat.
Yeah, but, every day I hear from you, there's always something wrong. You're a hypochondriac to the maximum degree, yeah?
Yes.
And we've had a discussion before about meat eating.
Yes.
That woman who rang up was absolutely right.
But, Danny, I haven't been ill for a good few weeks now, so...
It's always your eye, though, or your ear, you've got a headache.
Well, no, it's not. I haven't had a headache or an eye or an ear for ages.
John Gaunt eats meat.
Yes, that does... Are you in the bath?
Yeah.
Oh, God. William!
All singing and dancing, Ian?
You better have some clothes on, mate.
I'm not in the bath, mate.
You're not in the bath?
No, I'm certainly not.
Okay, well, listen, stay there. We'll find out what you want after this. Come in! Yes, William.
Hey, you shouldn't eat paracetamol, take paracetamol without having something to eat, mate.
I've had a Twix.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You've got to have some lots of Twixes. I know you like a Twix a day. Keeps you, keep playing, I suppose.
A Twix a day makes you just a little bit gay. It doesn't, in case Twix are listening.
Hey, I've got one for you.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to hear that Quincy thing all the way through. Is it possible?
Oh, is it possible? Well, okay, let's see if we can,
Because, I like a good laugh, and I've only caught bits of it. I've not heard it all the way through.
All right, hang on a minute. Okay, I can do it all the way through. You ready? Oh, that was good, that wasn't it? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Hi, my name is...
Oh, that's the wrong one. Hang on. Are you ready now?
Come on.
Oh.
Not that one.
What do you mean not that one?
That's the one. That's the one with Quincy.
Well, I haven't got time now.
Oh, come on, get on with it.
No, I've got the You think as you just went, not that one?
Oh, I want the one with all the words in it.
That is the one with the words in it, but I haven't got time now.
I'll call you here, you've always got time.
Oh, I haven't, because I've got to play the Goonies music in 35 seconds.
Right after 6 then.
I'll play it on Sunday night.
Sunday night?
Yeah.
I'm in bed.
Well, get up and listen.
Get up and listen?
Yeah, I thought you were all singing or dancing.
Yeah, but some of us have to go to work early.
Yeah, well, there you go. Sunday night. I was playing it then, and then he said, no, not that one. Oh, yeah, that one. Well, you muffed everything up there, young William. Don't forget, of course, Chris, Lady Alex and I will be here on Sunday night for what the critics are calling rubbish. Well, the critics call it rubbish, but that's irrelevant, really, so I shouldn't have brought that up. That's not done any of us any favours whatsoever. Oh, that's the wrong bit of music now. I've muffed everything up, and there we go. Wow, what an exciting, tense, in some ways, slightly disorganised show it's been. We've had Stephen Murdoch in, the computer expert. We've talked about glasses and about how opticians rip you off. I've started to get double vision as the show has progressed. And, if you missed it, it sounded like this.
Real life, real London, you're right.
So you're saying I could be attracted to Dragon's Den instead of Scots millionaire Duncan Bannatyne? Do you mean... Pradeep.
Yeah, that one. Oh, fine then.
Not even close.
Real life, keep it real. Real life, real London. Bye. For the first time in my life, I've got to admit, I bottled it.
You've never heard of Sat Nav?
Sat Nav.
Sat Nav.
Sat Nav.
Yeah, Sat Nav.
Who's Sat Nav?
Sat Nav.
Sat.
Oh dear. It got a bit tense, didn't it? There are a few tears, and maybe one or two laughs along the way. Who knows? But the show's not over, if only 'twere. No, it's not. We've got another 30 minutes. For the last 30 minutes of the show, your calls go straight to air. It works like this. You dial 0870 90900973. I have 10 lines in front of me. Line 1's lit up. I touch the screen, I say, line 1, you're on the wireless. Pradeep. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Oh, come on and sing to me. Hey, little hen, tell me when will you lay me an egg, my dear?
Thank you. And it goes something like that. We'll take more of your calls straight to air after the latest LBC 97.3 news. Hang out. Oh, I broke my pen. OK, 08709090973. Last 30 minutes of the show. Make it good, 'cause I've got a headache. Entertain me, London. Your calls go straight to air. Normally, when you call in a radio show, you speak to the producer, he or she, even ladies can do it these days, pick the best calls, put them in some kind of order, and you come on the air. It doesn't work like that after 6, and on Sunday evenings from 10 till 1, you call up and it's all a bit random. I should warn you, there's a 7-second delay, though, so I can dump you if you're sweary or libelous or just boring. Maybe we should use the dump button on boring people so that the show is only entertaining all the way through. Line 7, you're on the wireless. Thank you very much. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, Ian, very good show today. It's MC Blizzard. Great show, mate. I just thought I'd say something to clear your remedy of your headache.
Let's go to line 7, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, Barnsworth.
How are you?
Now, Barnsworth is working on a rival radio station, work experience answering the phones.
I've had a bad day today with them. Oh.
Why did you have a bad day? Is it because when you answer the phone you say, hello, LBC? I know that's what you've been doing.
How do you know?
Get the name of... I know. Get the name of the radio station right when you answer the phone.
No, I haven't. It's the technicians that have got me for nothing.
Today?
Yeah.
Well, you say for nothing. Why? What did you break?
Because it's got iTunes on the computer, and I've been using it to charge up my iPod, and he doesn't like iTunes, so he's taken it off. And I'm not the only person that used it.
Right.
So he goes to me, don't use that computer to download things right now, and I was like, oh.
Oh, no, yes, no, yes.
I didn't use it to download things, I just used it, but other people used it as well.
Opal did, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Well, don't hang out with her, she's very, very bad, and you'll get in trouble.
Oh, Ian, I found out what a Barnsworth is.
What a Barnsworth?
Yeah, it's a teddy bear.
Well, there you go, you see, isn't that lovely?
I'm a teddy bear.
There you go, yes. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Love is fading, baby. I can see it in your eyes. Kisses taste the same, but it's just a sweet disguise. Ain't that just like you to worry about me? But you promised to be honest with each other for all eternity.
There we go. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
No, this is Stephen Murdoch.
Excuse me?
This is Stephen Murdoch.
Is it really Stephen Murdoch?
Yes.
OK, what do you want, Stephen?
I'm very, very angry.
About what, Stephen?
About Verinda.
Right, this is Verinda, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a really bad try, mate.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
No.
Well, yeah.
No. I'll see you next week, yeah?
Where?
Down 70 Soup.
Yeah, you'll bottle it again, won't you?
Probably.
Yeah, bye-bye.
No. Can I stay on?
Yeah, OK. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, hi Ian. I wanted to ask Stephen, you know the 5 1/4-inch floppy disks we used to have?
Right.
Yeah, well, I wanted to know, I can't get hold of it anymore and I'm stuck with a 3.5-inch floppy.
Yes. Do you see what he did there, Verinda?
Yeah.
He meant his winky.
Yeah, I know.
It was an innuendo.
Yeah.
You got it, did you?
Yeah.
Good lad. OK, line 2, you're on the wireless. This is good, isn't it?
No, it's not.
So get rid of it. Pick a line.
7.
OK. Do the stuff, Verinda, so you can host it if you want.
Who's this?
Hello.
Who's this?
It's Tan. Who are you?
I'm Ian Lee.
Sorry?
I'm Ian Lee.
Ah, what's your name?
Ian Lee.
You can't be Ian Lee. He sounds rather nice than you.
You what?
He sounds rather nice than you.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Hello, can I speak to Ian Lee, please?
Yeah, I am Ian Lee.
You're not Ian Lee. You're a girl.
No, I'm Ian Lee.
Hmm?
I'm Ian Lee.
How come you're in his place today? Is it anywhere somewhere?
You what? What? Yeah.
Hmm?
What did you say? I didn't understand.
Can you leave the phone? I need to speak to Ian Lee, please.
I am Ian Lee! Damn!
Don't shout like girls.
You sound like the girl.
Hello?
Hello? It's
Can I
Ian
speak
Lee.
to Ian Lee, please?
I am Ian Lee.
Hello?
I'm Ian Lee. What do you want?
Right, Verinda, that was rubbish. You've got to do better than that, OK? Pick another line.
3.
Line 3, you're... go on, you do it.
Hello. I wanted to speak to the mad joke about the chair. I have a chair the same as his.
OK, we'll ignore that. Pick another one.
10.
OK, you do it. Away you go.
Hello, line 10.
Abide with me, fast fools be easy.
Time up.
Next one.
9.
Go on then.
Hello, line 9.
Ah, hello. I'm just ringing just briefly to give a quick shout-out to my homies.
Okay, cut you off.
No.
Next one.
2.
You got 10 seconds. Away you go. Go on.
Hello, line 2.
You all right, mate? Darling
you all right?
geezer. It's Jeffrey from the Mill.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm not bad, thanks. Listen, I made up a new radio. I've got a...
Yeah, we haven't got time for that. Verinda, thank you for that.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, bye, Butler.
Meet Careful Kev. A penny saved is a penny earned.
Yes, line 6, you're on the wireless.
Can beat me at Pradeep. I will never call you again, but if I win, you must put nice things on MySpace for a week.
I've got to beat you at Pradeep.
Right, no computer effects, you've got to beat me, yeah? Count me down.
Well, I can't count. So, Chris, can you count us 3 down to 1, OK? Here we go. Yeah, here we go. You ready,
3.
Damien?
Yeah, I'm ready.
2. Here we go.
1.
Come on, I won that easily.
I won that, I won.
You kept stopping and talking.
No, but same breath, you listen back, I won.
No,
MySpace, nice things. No way, I did not breathe in, you're a liar.
It had to be a continuous Pradeep.
It was a party.
It wasn't. You
I
kept
won. You lost, mate.
No, Damien, you
Welter.
lost. It's got to be a continuous. You can't waver the notes. You can't say different things. No, sir. Yes, line 6.
All right, mate, you cut me off before. I'm just going to talk about my talk.
I'll cut you off there as well. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian, how you doing?
Yeah, fine, man. You're right.
Yeah, I heard Verinda didn't turn up as well.
No, he bottled it.
All right, yes, my mate didn't come as well. Did Graham turn up?
No, Graham bottled it.
So everyone literally bowled it.
Everyone literally bottled it.
Yeah, I think he won that because he was like really struggling at the end.
He was struggling and he kept changing the note and no, it's got to be
Yeah.
continuous. I don't know if you heard the Pradeep guy calling in, but it's a continuous note.
He was supposed to go today. He was supposed to be coming with me, Verinda, and my mate.
Yeah, Pradeep was supposed to be going, he bottled it. Everyone literally bottled it.
Was there anyone there actually watching it?
No, it was empty. Even I didn't turn up. I bottled it.
Seriously?
Seriously, man, I bottled it. I didn't turn up. They didn't even film it. They got an imposter to film it.
Is Adrian Chris there?
I don't know. Chris, are you there?
Don't think so.
No.
All right. Can you just say to him, yeah, he said that I was on the line and you were doing the, what's that thing?
Oh, I've cut you off. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, he said that I was on the line.
Okay, you snooze, you lose. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, I wonder if I could fight Verinda.
You possibly could, I don't know. Line 7, you're on the wireless. You're through to round 2. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. Today I was sitting in a circle with my 2 pals, Ben and Luke, and we had such a crazy time that we said 1, 2, 3 guys and then high-fived each other.
Oh, that's very funny. I don't know why, but that's made me laugh. Yes, line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. It's Ken Livingstone here.
Hello, Ken.
Ian, can people stop ringing up slagging off Nick Ferris? Because I think that he's a nice chap, Ian.
Okay, well, I'll see...
Because every time I come in and speak to him, he crawls up my backside.
It's true! He does! He's a bottler, isn't he? He says all this stuff in the week. Oh, Ken Livingstone, oh, yeah. And when he's in there... Well, yes, Ken, I shall have a word with people. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. I'm Verinda. Hello, Ian. I'm Verinda.
Hello, Verinda. How's it going?
I'm fine. I'm not a butler. I'm Verinda. Verinda. I'm not a butler.
Yeah, you bottled it though, didn't you, Verinda? Coming today.
Oh yeah. Ian. Can I choose a line? Ian.
I don't think so. You've done that already, Verinda, so we won't do that again, I'm afraid.
All right, Ian. Bye, Ian.
Bye, Verinda. Yes, line 1, you're on the wireless.
I hope you're proud of yourself, Ian.
Yes?
This afternoon. What I've had to endure this afternoon.
What have you had to endure?
Well, I came out of the shopping centre this afternoon after watching Celebrity Sue.
Oh, everyone's banging on about this. All right, yes.
Yeah, well, I'm minding my own business, walking to the tube station.
Yeah.
To Bayswater. And suddenly, out of nowhere, some old man in an invalid car...
Oh, God.
He decides to drag me off the pavement into his car...
Yes.
Bound and gagged...
Wow.
Held against my will with a super soaker at gunpoint.
Oh, God.
And he takes me to Chrysalis Building.
Ah.
I'm outside Chrysalis Studios in front of the big green gates. And this old man, I don't know who he is, he said he was Graham.
I'm aware of the gentleman.
He forces me to call you.
Yes.
To ask you.
Yes.
If he can come in the studio.
Terrifying.
Now, why didn't you just let him come in for 5 minutes?
Because he's a lunatic.
Well, at the end of the day, Ian, I've had my life put at risk by some old codger.
Yes, well, Kev, I
And
cannot
it's your
be...
responsibility.
No,
Ian.
I cannot be responsible for that. You shouldn't hang around with weirdos like that. Simple as. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I'm meow, and a meow.
Yeah, any ideas? That could have been filth. That could have been full of... we could have been libelling everybody and swearing away that I just haven't got a clue. So well done to you, lads. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Ian, are you going to unblock me?
From what?
From your email.
I don't know how to.
Freedom! Ian! Unblock me! Mushy pee! Ow!
Hello there. Who's that on the other line? I'm a professional broadcaster, me. What's going on? We don't get this on Radio 2, I can tell you. Oh, my God. Have I got the wrong line here? I'm trying to talk to Ian Lee. Where's he gone? I don't know. Is it me? I'm not sure. Who can that be? Is that Derek Griffiths? I want to speak to Derek Griffiths. I think he's on today, isn't he? What's going on? This wouldn't happen on Radio 2. No.
Ian, she's alive. Anna Lucy is alive. I saw her in Fast and Furious.
What's going on now? I seem to have got through to some kind of strange, foreign radio station.
Anna Lucy's alive.
Oh, dear. This is getting very strange indeed.
Hello?
Hello? It's
Hi,
Terry here.
Ian. Hi, how can I help you?
Hi, it's Mr. Terry Wogan here.
Terry Wogan. You don't listen to Radio 2, do you?
I'm actually...
I hope you listen to LBC.
I practically invented Radio 2.
Yeah, really?
Well, almost.
So what do you do for a living now?
I'm doing proms in the park this Saturday. Prawns in the park, I'm doing. Prawns in the park. I'm famous. Yes, you ask Ian, he knows. He's a professional like me.
You're going to call him anymore.
Sort of. Who's that?
You're going to call him.
Who's that?
I'm station house, Ian. And a few drinks.
It sounds like that Graham character that phoned. You're not Graham, are you?
I'm sorry for the pain I've caused.
Oh, dear. What thing's that, then? I don't remember.
Won't happen again, eh?
Listen to the...
Over.
Hello there?
Pain. Gonna...
What's that?
The bus stop now. And, I won't call in again, Ian. This is the last word to say.
Hey, Graham, you better be quiet. You are talking. You're a very dangerous character.
Yeah, you want to shut up as well, pal?
What's that?
You want to shut up?
I'm a dangerous character. You know who I look like?
Dangerous character.
I look like Mike Tyson.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah? And I like Ian.
Yeah.
If you threaten him again,
yes, I'll threaten
box you
done.
left and right.
No, I didn't. No. Who?
Goodbye, Graham.
Shut up.
There we go, that was almost fun. I'll be back on Sunday at 10. Caroline Faraday's on at 8. The Psychic Show is on at 10 this evening. See you later, have a good one.
This show is completely if Ian Lee in any